What's up guys, welcome to a brand new video. So as you guys know, I just recently hit my 10-year anniversary on YouTube. I already uploaded my other video this morning, and I said I didn't have any ideas of what to do for my 10-year anniversary special, and the only thing I had in mind was to play every GTA game, you know, that's been made, almost every one, in one video. But the only idea I had was by live streaming it. And I was like, I don't know if I'll be able to do that in one take, because again, I have a very short attention span. But then I realized I can just, you know, pre-record me playing them and just make one whole video about it. And I was like, dude, that's smart. I'll just make it as a premiere. So that's what this video is. So today, for my 10-year anniversary special on YouTube, I'm gonna be playing every GTA, almost every GTA ever made in one video, because as you guys know, it is my favorite video game right now. It's been my favorite video game for years, and it really started to shape up my channel more in 2021, and that's pretty much what my main content is now. So yeah, it's gonna be a fun video, so let's go ahead and get started. So let me just explain how this is going to work. I said almost every GTA, so technically not every GTA game. The only ones I won't be playing is the first GTA, GTA 2, GTA London, and GTA Advance. And that's because no matter how hard I try, I feel like I'm not going to be able to get into those games. I tried with GTA Advance once on an emulator, and I really wanted to like it, but I just couldn't really get that far into it. And I already know a bunch of you in the comments right now are about to be typing, "You forgot the other GTAs!" I know, I'm sorry. As much as I would like to do that, I feel like I just would get bored so quickly. So that's why I'm not going to do it. So instead, I'm just going to do all the other ones that I've played. 3, Vice City, San Andreas, the well-known ones, and of course the add-ons, Liberty City Stories, Vice City Stories, and of course GTA 4, Chinatown Wars, and 5. And there's going to be a little surprise that I'm going to throw in there that you guys are probably going to be surprised, and you guys might hate me for it too, because you're going to call me a liar for it. But this is something I just now realized myself too, and I feel like such a moron for not addressing this earlier. But alright, let's get this video started. So first up on the list is GTA 3, which came out in 2001, and I've made many claims that this is the first GTA I ever played, which it actually isn't. But I did start playing this in 2015, so this technically would make it my second GTA I ever played. I'll show you guys in a little bit which one was the first one I actually played. No, your ears did not deceive you. I really said that this is not the first GTA I ever played. I just now realized that myself, and yeah, I kind of lied. I'll tell you guys which one I was later, but this is where it all started. This is GTA 3, so we are in Liberty City, and there isn't a whole lot to do in this game, you know, at least until after you complete the missions, or before you complete the missions. But check this out. You see that pedestrian right there? If it lets me get the fuck out of here. There we go. This guy is what is called a street criminal. So you see him walking around the streets, and you know, if he sees you in a nice car, he'll try to hijack you or try to rob you. And even sometimes he just goes around punching the shit out of people. So I thought that is pretty funny. And I hear another one of those, I think, or no, that was an elderly dude who was saying that. You can hear another street criminal. I don't think it's this white. What this guy? Where's he going? Where's he going? He's just walking down there. Okay, nice to know. There's another gang over here, at least in this area of Wichita Gardens. This is the same save file where I had my PS2 Let's Play. So I haven't opened this game since I completed that Let's Play. I think, I don't know how many weeks ago that was. Oh, it looks like we got a fight over here. We got a fight over here going on. Oh, nice. We got a fight going on here between the street criminals. Look, he's about to punch another one, right? Or I don't know. He backed down from the fight, I guess. And look at these guys. As soon as they see a dead body coming up, they'll be all nosy and I wonder. Oh, whoa, what the f? Another street criminal out here fighting another 2 old people. Was it 2 old people? Yeah, it was. Yeah, so I guess with this many people here, watch, here comes another guy. Or it's the same guy. And now the ambulance is gonna spawn in, wherever they are. He's down there, even though the accident is all the way up here. Yeah, so already we're off to just a random start, I guess. I mean, we're just trying to find out things we could do here in this game. I'm not trying to do like whole long gameplay series or like, you know, missions. Just random shenanigans here. That's all about it really is. Okay, so there was actually a glitch on, no, it's not here. It's on the wall. Oh, another ambulance, but where the f is he? He's right down there. It's that one. Okay. I'm just gonna ignore all the other street criminals out here just randomly punching these guys. Or these random people. But there is a glitch I can trigger on a wall up here. Actually,
did it in the mobile version back in February, and I made a whole video about that. But I actually want to check out. I want to check out if I can do it here. Here's a car. I need to be careful. Oh, as I'm talking, I said I need to be careful because the Colombian cartel, they're right around here, man. Hold on, whoa. Trying to turn the radio off. Where'd he go? I don't know where he went. Oh, it's just this guy right here. Oh, crap. Oh, hold on. I'm not paying attention. Is he going to take the car back? No, he's just going to try to kill me out here. He's trying to kill. Yeah, run away, bastard. Now he ran away all of a sudden. The police aren't behind me, but I got to be careful here because this is heavy presence of the Colombian cartel. And now that I finished the mission, they have their AKs. Okay, which part of... I think it was... Okay, so it was a little bit back here where I could do it. Okay, right around here. And I need to be careful because sometimes they can spawn in on the sidewalk. Look at the police here. He's not even doing anything about it either. Okay, so the glitch is go behind the wall here. And oh, there I go. What the f***? What's going on? Where's it gonna take me? Oh, it just took me. Okay, so it took me down here. So that's the way the glitch works here, is it takes you back down. Okay, interesting. Alright, let's do some fun things that I used to do. One thing I used to do, I actually did not find this hidden package. Well, one of the things I used to do is I used to look around for... Oh, who the f*** are those guys? Someone was shooting at me. Well, now they disappeared because I drove away. One of the things I used to do is I used to troll street criminals in this game. So those guys I was telling you guys about earlier, what I would do is because they like to steal cars, I would just take this to a bomb shop, arm the vehicle with a bomb, and as soon as they spawn me, and there they go, those things again. And as soon as they see me with, the nice car, I'll activate the bomb, get out of the car, let them get in, and then they blow up and die. And it's funny. I did this back in the day on some older Let's Plays that are no longer on the channel, but yeah, now I can go ahead and do this because I didn't get to do it on my Let's Play. Careful here because this is heavy cartel presence. There they are. And now that I killed Catalina and did the final mission, now they have AKs drawn, so those are much stronger guns than the ones they had before. Okay, so the bomb shop should be just around the corner here. Yep, right here. Well, this is 8-ball, but or this is the pay and spray. I want to see. Okay, it looks like, yeah, you can get your bomb here. Can you? Yeah, okay, I guess it doesn't work here. So the only best place for me to really do that is go all the way to Portland, which is basically near St. Mark's, which is where the Mafia hate me right now, so I have to be really careful driving through there, and it's getting super foggy, so I can't see anything. I'm gonna take the tunnel, just to take the, I guess, the easy way. Oh, crap. Alright, go get out of the car, what the hell? Okay, I'm trying to get out of here. I'm gonna have to take another nice car. That car, oh, nope, they're gonna drive away now. Alright, I'll take this van. Who does this belong to? Oh, that's one of the gangs. That's one of the freaking gangs, and now he's trying to shoot me. This car is not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to get something better. Thankfully, there is a dealership just right around the freaking corner of the bomb shop, so I can just take that car, or it's just one of these nice ones. I'll wait to take it there, so that way, cause see, look, I'm driving around like a maniac right now. So I'm gonna end up destroying that car that I just found down there, and if I see any back there, I'm gonna end up destroying it before I even get to my destination. So I'll just wait till I get there. Okay, here we are. We are now in Portland. So the Mafia likes to hang around here, so I have to find a sneaky way to at least get past them. Alright, just going around here by the Crusher seems to... Okay, yeah, alright. Sometimes they hang around here, so I need to really watch my back. Like in this part of the sidewalk, they can hang around. See, around here even too. But so far nothing. So we're good for now. I'll take that hitting package too while I'm at it. Alright, and we'll just take... Obviously... Oh, shoot. I think there's some Mafia guys right there, so I need to really... Yeah, I can hear our dialogue, so I need to get the f*** out of here quickly. Okay, we got out. Oh, shit, there's one right there. Whoa. I was about to run him over. Oh, my God. Damn, thank God he didn't see me, bro. I would have run him over to be funny, but alright, looks like he somehow spotted me. Alright, let's go put the bomb in here. Alright, bomb is armed. Now to find a random street criminal. I need to get out of this area because this is where the Mafia hangs around, so if they shoot me once or twice, this car is dead. Okay, I see one of the guys here. I see a bunch of them, actually. I need to make sure that see if they're... No, they didn't spot my car. Oh, I think he spotted mine. Look at this guy behind me. He spotted the car. Alright, now, watch the magic happen. I'm going to just drive around here. I should get out of the way. And now watch. Nice. Oh my God. And look at the body dismemberment in this game, bro. It was really brutal here in this version. Oh God, now I got a bunch of guys wanting to kill me. I don't even have, okay, all I really have are, I don't even have a baseball bat. Oh, they're coming back. Oh, I got two hobos against me. Nope, 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 nope. My feet can do more damage than your freaking weak ass arms. There we go. All right, now the police are after me now. I have 1 star. Okay. Now let's do something else that I used to do. One of the things I used to be careful here because they can hang around here too. One of the things I also used to love doing when I played this for the first time was driving this fire truck around. Because if you guys know my history between the firefighter mod in GTA 4 and then this, then you guys know what's going on. But yeah, I used to love driving this and pretending I was actually taking calls. So I'm gonna drive out of here and just pretend I'm taking a run right now, and I gotta get the out of here before the freaking mafia come after me. Oh, technically in reality, I can do some firefighter missions. I actually did them once a couple months ago. So why not let's go ahead and try and do that real quick. So we got a burning vehicle in the treading area. Oh wait, I hope that's not in mafia territory. Okay, we're in the red light district. Whoa, 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 damn. This thing could take or this thing doesn't really turn that well. It doesn't have the greatest handling. I think oh my god, I'm trying to turn this stupid thing around. One thing I try not to do is not to drive like an idiot, but I mean, as you guys can see right now, I've already adjusted that to my freaking lifestyle playing this game, so it's kind of hard not to in those damn triads. Oh, this thing turns so weird, man. Okay, so it's just right here. Because this version does not let me open up a map, so I gotta go by my instinct. And the handbrake seems to be the better way to work around. Look at this, it's a Diablo car. Alright, fire extinguish 1. I'll go for as long Harwood area. Okay, I'm gonna go around. I'm not going back up there, because that's mafia territory. Yeah, look how beat up this truck is already, man. Oh, it's just back here? I think so. I remember watching a bunch of like police chase videos back in the day, you know. And at one point they even had a fire truck. Oh damn, how far am I going? Oh, it's just over here. The doors, look, the door's kind of dangling. You guys can see that. Oh, isn't it? Oh, okay, it was just where I started, just right around here. And it's a limousine too, bro. Okay, this thing has better controls than the PC version. I struggled a lot last time with that one. All right, next up, we're going to Chinatown. That's Triad territory. Okay, but at least it's all the way out here, so it's not in the middle of where the Triads can be. What if I just did this? Whoa, okay, nice. It's back to Trenton again, so I gotta turn this thing around. Oh, nope, nope, maybe not. Nope. Nope. Okay, never mind. Looks like this thing flipped over, so that's a big no. Alright, so the next thing I can think of is, let's cause a police rampage in a tank until I die. And this is probably the last thing I'll do before I move to Vice City, because again, there isn't actually a whole lot you can do in this game. You can just drive around, but I want to do something exciting, something fun, you know what I mean? Alright, because the military base is pretty far out, and I'm not about to drive all the way out there. We're just going to use cheats. So that's a common thing people used to do back in the day. So it's the cheat code to spawn a tank on the PS2 version is circle, 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 R1, L2, L1, triangle, circle, triangle. Yeah, whoa, okay, nice. Just spawned right there. All right, I know what it's time for. It's time for a rampage. Got a triad car, so watch this. And now that's not even the fun of it, because now it's time to come at the pedestrians. Gotta find the crowd. There's one. No, hold on, wait. Back up a bit. Damn, that's not doing anything. There we go. Oh, no. Somewhat. No. Yeah, it didn't do nothing. All right, let's just run these guys over. Oh my god, look at the frame drops. Oh, and look at all that money, man. I would go out and pick it up, but it's triad, so they might come shooting at me. Probably around this area, there might be a bit of people hanging out. Nope, all you hear is the triads. What if I just... Oh, the police. All right, I triggered them. Nice. All right, okay. Well, that's about as good of a rampage as we can start it, so we'll get it to 3 stars now and see where we go from here. Oh, and I hear the chopper. There's these guys behind me. Oh my god, there's all these guys coming at me now. Watch this. Whoa, look at their heads, bro. They just went down like that. Here's another crowd. Yeah, watch this. Let's see, can I get, nice. Fire. Now I have 5 stars already, man. Holy shit. Alright, look at these guys. Hold up. There we go. We're gonna get 6 stars right about now, man. Oh my god, look at these guys. They can drive faster than I can because they got smaller cars. Chopper is shooting at me. This thing can take quite a bit of damage before it blows. But because I'm driving so that might be a little easier for the chopper. There we go, 6 stars. There's the roadblock I'm looking for. Watch them blow them all up, blow them all up. Blow them all up, man. Kill them all. Look at all those guns on the floor, man. Look at all those guns on the floor. Look at all those guns. Alright, but I'm not about to get out, bro. Because now I got 6 stars, so the military's after my ass now. And look, they spawn right there. Kill them all. Kill them all. More guns here. Whoa! Okay, here's another tank. What's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? Oh, crap. Oh, these guys are trying to get me out of the car. They're trying to get me out of the car. Kill them all. Kill them all. Kill them all, man. They're mad at me because I'm blowing cars up, so it's scaring the shit out of them. But now it's like, no, bro. You try taking me down, I'll take your ass down in this tank, bro. I don't give a ram into each other. Whoa! That's the thing. Sometimes these big vehicles, when they ram into each other, it causes that effect. And I'm trapped. I think I'm guys. Or not. Am I good? Hey, I got out. Alright, cool. Alright, it's tunnel time. And watch, I'll tell you guys why. See. So now, let's see, I got this guy looking at me. Look at this cool view. Oh, another tank? Oh no, that was behind me. But watch if I'm... See, and even if I crash like this, look at the freaking effects of the car. Oh my god, look at this guy. Yeah, but look, he's dead now. So that truck can move faster than the tank. Interesting. Oh, look at him go. Look at him go. Yep, and he's dead. Oh, you know one thing I love to also do? Just go in the train station and throw Molotovs and just have a standout with police. Or a standoff with police. You know what? We'll do that too if I ever die or... Actually, there's a train station right here by the airport, but I don't think I have any Molotovs on me and I don't even know where to get them. Alright, we're out of the tunnel now, so I can actually see better. Okay, here's this train station, but it's a tank. Hold up, what? Can I shoot the freaking... Whoa. I want to see if I can shoot the chopper from here. It's kind of reaching, but not all the way. Okay, I have enough. Okay, let's see if I have Molotovs. I don't have Molotovs. Oh, shit, but there is a police officer right here. Hold up, we shoot the wrong guy. Okay, let's go. Oh, and I have an RPG. I can shoot the chopper down from here. Hold up. Oh, fuck. I'm being shot at. Shoot the guy. Shoot him. Okay, where's the chopper? He's just right. Oh, I'm dead. Nope, that did it. Okay, never mind. Alright, well, now we'll try again, see if... okay, I'm gonna reload my save file so I can get those Molotovs. Oh, this one doesn't shoot Molotovs. No, okay. We'll at least find the flamethrower. I have to do a cheat code for that one, I guess. Alright, there we go. I think that's plenty enough now for what I need. Oh god, there's another Yardies guy out here trying to ram me out of my car. And he got me. Alright, well, watch this. Well, what good weapon can I use? Yeah, shotgun. I'm like the Mafia now. Alright, so this station right here is normally where there are a lot of people. And one thing I also used to do a lot was just throw Molotovs or use a flamethrower at them. See, here's one right here, and then they get watched by this. I used to do this all the time when I used to play on my phone. There's an officer down here, I just heard him. Now let's right down here somewhere. Oh yeah, he's right there. But watch this. There's all these guys in front of me. Yeah, take my chance right here. And now I have 2 stars. So you watch. Oh, now I have 3 stars. I didn't even realize. There's no more people sometimes around here too, right? No, never mind. It's not this station. Where is that? You can even make the train catch on fire. But watch, I might just hit these guys real quick. Alright, so here's a train coming right now, and just watch. You can actually make this catch on fire, and you will get, like, you know, it will say on the police scanner. Watch. That's the code for vehicle on fire, or like stealing vehicle or assault a vehicle. And more guys here. Oh, now I got 4 stars, dude. Alright. What if I just, like, no, I was gonna say, let's just throw Molotovs. Alright, never mind. Now let's get to the chest with the police. Or just kill them out here. There's some guy shooting at me, somewhere up there. Look at me, I got AKs, bro. I don't think you want to mess with me right now. Oh, frick, the SWAT team. Hold on, I have the other, which one is it? This one. Got him. Thanks for the free guns. Chopper in front of me, a chopper above me. And I hear another SWAT van. Chopper is where? Right there. Take him down, got his ass. Someone's shooting at me, is it the chopper? Oh, f I didn't even realize I was about to get run over. Oh, okay, go, come on. They're all after me, Yeah, I can pistol whip. Oh, I'm about to run out of health. I'm not even paying attention. Oh, and I died. Oh, well. Well, that's GTA 3 for y'all. So this is... I said it was my first one, but then later I realized it was actually the second one I ever played. Although, technically, when you think about it, this is the first one that I really played that actually introduced me to the entire GTA franchise as a whole. Well, technically it was GTA 5 because those were videos, but when I actually started playing this game, is when I realized there were a bunch more other GTAs. So, this was, while it isn't technically my first one, it's still very special to me because technically the first one I played hardcore and they introduced me to the franchise. So that's GTA 3. Not a whole lot you could really do, I guess, except those things I showed you guys. Police chases, side missions, tank rampages, and that kind of stuff. So let's move on to the next game. Next up is GTA Vice City, which released in 2002. I didn't start playing this until 2021. So this is actually the last GTA of the 3D series that I played. Very late, but still better than not playing it at all. Alright, so we are now in Vice City, and we are now in the 1980s. So a couple of things. First of all, this is much later in the day. So you guys can see I shaved my face. And also, I'm playing the iOS port because my PS2 port's not working. The game keeps freezing in certain spots, and I don't know how to fix it. And I tried to use the PC port by using my other computer and the capture card, but my controller was having problems, so I could not get that to work. And so this is the closest thing I have, to be honest. So it works, so this is the best I can do. Also, I moved my light up here, right under the TV that I used to have, and I figured it's a lot easier, for you guys can still see me, but it doesn't blind my face, because usually I have it up here where the webcam is, so that works a lot better. Alright, so now we are in what's basically a parody of Miami in the 1980s here. So lighting is not, as great as it is on the freaking PC and PS2 port, but again, this is the best I can do. And so there isn't a whole lot of other activities you can really do in this game. I mean, there's a few more, but this game's still a bit limited like GTA 3 is. Actually, how to open the map? So if you guys can see, this is the map of Vice City. So now you can actually open the map. Well, even and this is the mobile port, so already you're able to do that. But even in the PS2 PC version of this game, they added that new feature, which was not in GTA 3. So as you guys can tell, the map is a lot smaller, but there are a few more activities you could do, and also because the view is a lot better, it looks nicer. So let me figure out why not. Let's go drive somewhere. Looks like it's almost sunset, so let's go ahead and drive somewhere where the view will be nice. So I'm gonna just put on the radio station because this is where the music really starts to get good. And oh my god, I can't drive. The thing about this car is, or the thing about this game is, the vehicle handling is absolute garbage in all versions, in the definitive edition, in the OG versions. So it's something I'm gonna have to get used to. So one of the things that people really love to do in this game is just watch the sunset around the beach by the hotel. That's apparently one of the best places of scenery in this game, and I do have to agree. So it looks like it's almost sunset. Again, it's not going to look as clear as the freaking PS2 version, but this is the best I can work with again. So, alright, so here is the Ocean View Hotel. And I love the neon lights, man. It definitely improved the look of it in the definitive edition. Just this part, like one of the rare W's that I give to that version. But still, the lighting here looks amazing, man. Like, it's already nighttime all the way. I hate you can't go all the way up unless I was to do, even with the normal controls, I can't do that. But this hotel is nostalgic to a lot of people. You start off here, and if you actually, let me turn the volume all the way up, you can hear old school Latin music playing. And there's funny NPC dialogue around here too, but let me... This is radio you can hear, or music you can hear in Radio Espantoso. And this music reminds me so much of my trip in Mexico on New Year's Eve for 2023. And then like the first few days of January of last year. Very nostalgic, man. And I love this place, man. See, there's at least buildings you could actually go inside, which is a big improvement over GTA 3 for sure. And if you listen, this is the most iconic song of the game and at the hotel. Classic. This is one of the original soundtracks of the game, which actually that was the thing Rockstar used to do back in the day, because it was trickier for them to license music. But they did it so well with this game. They got so much songs and their mix of own original music, so I think that's pretty cool. So this is where you could technically stay in, although you don't save your game here, but this is technically where Tommy sleeps. And that's the very first cutscene where you see him talking to Sonny. You even got the old school TV, which I imagine this is how TVs looked like back in the 80s. I wasn't alive for that. There's a bit of, alcohol and whatnot. That's not much in a hotel other than, the room, the music, and all that. But it's still a nice atmosphere overall, so I really love that. And if you listen, this is the music that everyone is going crazy for. Even me, when I first played this, I was like, what's the name of this song? And you can also hear it on Radio Espantoso. It's really good music teased for the beach, man. Like, when I went to Puerto Vallarta last year in Mexico, I made a video, put it on my story, and I used this song in the background. It just fits so well, because look, you're in Miami Beach, well, fictional Miami Beach, Vice City, and yeah, man, it's just, overall, it's cool. And this car right here is actually my favorite car in the entire game. So let's go ahead and take it, and let's find somewhere else to go. Oh, and listen to the song playing on Emotion 98.3. This is considered to be one of the best songs ever in the game. It's supposed to be the theme song for Miami Vice, which was an actual TV series back in the 80s. And here's the Washington Mall. So this is the first mall I actually discovered when I first played this game. And I didn't realize there was a freaking North Point Mall, but this is technically, this mall is nothing too special. It's pretty small. It's like an outdoor mall. Think of it as like the outlets, which those are considered outdoor malls. But you know, overall it still looks nice, but there isn't a whole lot you can do, because again, it's just this little area right here is essentially the whole mall and the upstairs too. So you just have that, and we go up the escalator. There's some more stairs up there, but here, I'll show you guys. But those have like busted elevators. Oh crap! Oh, I did not mean to take that drug. See, watch. These are other stairs or elevators, but yeah, you can't even go in. Even if you tried to jump, see, that happens, and I'm not about to try that. I took that by accident. I didn't even know that was there. But now watch, I can beat the hell out of people now. Watch, it'll be funnier looking. See, watch, just like that, and then it gives me more time to beat his ass. Watch, if it lets me. Got him. Yeah, look at that. That's the funny thing about the drugs here. I don't know if this was a thing in San Andreas, but I definitely remember this from GTA 3. Hey, stop running. I just want to hit you. Oh, is she going to hit me back? She turned around and it may look like she's going to hit or not. Nope. Tommy Vercetti is just too fast. Alright, I guess while I wait for this to wear off, we'll look around up here. But again, it's... Oh, they wore off already? Just a little bit. But as you can see, this is essentially... Oh, it did wear off. I think these are the Cubans? I don't know. But anyways, again, this is also the upstairs. Just it's an outdoor mall. I think there's a parking lot on the roof of this place. And you can also, again, access these freaking stairs or just see them because they're out of service. And they're on the other side. My god, the camera's moving too fast, so it looks kind of funny. Or it's making my head hurt a bit. But yeah, this is as far as you can really go. Just more stairs. It's North Point Mall that really is the better mall because there's a lot more stores. And the background music, which is just chef's kiss, bro. Alright, let's get out of here. I love the neon lights, though. It definitely screams 1980s, that's for sure. Alright, let's go to the North Point Mall. I'm kind of contemplating to just take my time because I know what song is coming after this one. And it's literally one of my favorite songs ever, bro. So it's just like, I really don't want to get out of the car. That was the thing with what people were saying back in the day, is when they played this game, the music was so good, you don't want to get out of the car. And that even applies to me. In any GTA I play that has like bangers of music, it's just like, I just want to stay in the car because, you know, I don't want to gift the song up. It's just that good. Especially in this game and in Vice City Stories. Because it's like, they nailed it with the 80s soundtrack, dude. Oh, and of course you have the Malibu Club, which I don't think I have purchased it yet, have I? No, not in... Oh, actually, I'll need to purchase it to get in. I can just go inside anyway. And watch. You can just see people partying. Obviously, real-life dance clubs in the 80s were a lot bigger than this. But hey, still, this is better than at least not having one in the game at all. I actually wonder, can I jump in the crowd and dance? Because these guys are just pressing random buttons or random moves. No, I cannot. That would be cool, though. But I think where you can do that is in GTA 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony. And, of course, you have the bar where you can, you know, grab a drink if you want to. Which is a back room where Tommy Vercetti can go in. I think it's where that guy is. Yeah, I actually wonder what happens if I try to go past it. No, I literally... Oh, shit! She has a shotgun? Oh, shit. I better run, bro. I better run. Oh, shit. Yo, that guy... What was this? What was that a thing? I didn't even... Oh, my God. Okay. All right, well, let's get out of there. Apparently, she doesn't like me there. All right. So, that's one of the other buildings you could go to. I'm trying to remember other ones. There's, of course, the pizza places. Which, let me actually go into right now. Oh, the song I love is playing right now. It's Sister Christian by Night Ranger. I love this song. Alright, let's go in here. Of course, you could come in here. And some of these places actually have arcade machines. I don't think this location does. It's another one in Little Haiti. But let's get some food to get my health back. Sausage and cheesy crust special. Look how much that pizza costed. Like, literally, however much health I need, it will cost me that much money. So, like, I had 1 health. So I was going to gain 99 more health. And that whole slice of pizza cost me $99, bro. That's crazy. But that was basically, you only went there to eat to replenish your health. And here's North Point Mall. Apparently in Vice City Stories, it's called Vice Point Mall. I don't know, because the sign that says North Point Mall up there, you don't see it in Vice City Stories. It's only in this game. So there's a lot more you can do in here. But let's go in here and listen to that. Oh, man, that is... so nostalgic, man. I'm going to turn the volume up. Sounds a little stuttery. So this is the AirPlay app I'm using. It's stuttering a little bit, but... Oh my god, man. That takes me back, dude. to 2 different occasions. It takes me back to October 2021 when I first started playing this game, and I discovered this place existed and it had music. I even remember at one point I had it up on my TV to like make me fall asleep. And then March 2023 when I went to visit Monterrey in Mexico, and I went to the mall. And actually even this March I made a whole ass vlog about that, and dude, it felt so great to go back there, and I just want to go back again. I miss Mexico already, man. I have post-travel depression now because I wasn't there for too long. But back to the video. So as you can see here, there's a vinyl store. And in Vice City Stories, this is also a thing. And it actually has Phil Collins stuff, which is pretty cool. He's the featured celebrity of the game. And I think you can do a rampage. It looks like, yeah, you can do a rampage here. A lot of NPCs here. See, these are appear to be just like stock images to just use for the backgrounds. But in the definitive edition, they actually use like real like things to make the store look real. So like, this is the kind of thing, I guess, how it would look like either in 1980s or in 2002 when this game came out. I don't even know, to be honest. But yeah, either way, this is still a very cool thing, and I really hope they bring this back in GTA 6, bro. Because it's like Vice City without the mall. It's just like not cool, bro. It's like it's not the same, bro. But again, all these are just appear to be stock images. But you know, in the original or in the definitive edition, they actually fixed it so, you know, the real images to make it look like it's actual stores in there. Although some stores like this one aren't stock images, they're actually real stores, so it actually, you know, looks like it's an actual store in there. You have a bit of stands here too. I don't know what is this for. Information center. Oh yeah, I think this was for like phones or something like that back in the 80s. I think they used to call it like information. I don't know. Again, I wasn't alive during that time. I'm only 21 years old. You can go in here to get some health. This is a car. Win this car. Although you could technically steal it and drive it around the mall if you really wanted to. Watch. I'm going to do that right now. And the thing is stuttering. It's my AirPlay app. An alarm was going to go off. Oh, it's the cops. It's the police. Hold up. Let me hit him for all the times that he pissed me off while I was playing my Let's Plays. Oh, run away. Hold on. Why isn't it working? Okay. Kick this guy's ass. Come on. Make him suffer. For all the times he made me suffer when I was doing the Let's Plays. Here's more food places where you can eat. There's a freaking hot dog place. There's a beef store. There's a burger shop. A pizza place. And here you can see a map. Although if you actually look, it's all grayed out. But you can, I mean, I'll give him credit where credit is due. At least it does look like a layout of the mall. It's just kind of blurry. Although if you look there where the names of the stores are, yeah, it's definitely, you can't see anything. And they have other stores here. They have the hardware store. They have ammunition. And this is a clothing store, which is supposed to be a mock of Gap. Because the logo looks similar. In it. Oh, another police officer. Wait, pull out my, what was it? Oh, oh, crap. I have 2 stars now. God damn it, here. Kill this guy. Alright, looks like I'm about to have the police come at me. But as I was saying, this is a mock of the store Gap. And it is a clothing store. There's actually 2 floors up here. But look around here. See, there's a escalator. It takes you to the 2nd floor and you can get out. So it's kind of like in real life, you know, like the mall I'm thinking of is like Galleria, which is close to where I live. There's a JCPenney there. Or another JCPenney. I think it's Macy's. And can y'all get the hell out of my way, bro? Like, get out of my way. Oh my god, there's so many of these guys. They're starting random fights with people because they're just getting in my way. Oh, alright, there we go. Nice, he's dead. But yeah, it reminds me of like, you know, Macy's at Galleria. You know, you can enter from the different floors of the mall and you can take the escalator to get to other floors of the store. And you can take the exits to the mall out there. So, they definitely did good with the realistic atmosphere in that point. And there's a cafe place. So this is actually before I haven't done the mission yet where I blow up the cafe place. But you get essentially, well, you don't actually get coffee here, but think it's like a cafe, bakery, or like a Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever. You can actually go back here too. So seems like cups of coffee in here. This is just the manager's desk. They could get a whole ass katana, bro. That's better than the freaking whip I have or whatever the police had. But yeah, so I guess this is just supposed to be mock-up of Starbucks, because you know, but you know, as far as I could see, there's only coffee options, not things for like a donut, a bagel, bread, or cookies, anything like that. All right, and that's this mall, but it's so nice, man. Like for a game from 2002 to have this be part of the game's atmosphere is super cool. All right, well, let's get out of here. Let's explore other places. I'm trying to think where else I could go. I could try the airport. Oh, crap. Wait, I need to be careful around here. Oh, it's the police. Okay, there's a car over here I could take and get the... Oh, shoot, they're coming at me. All right, let's... Actually, hold up. Let me take that star that was over here so I can, like, lose... There, that way they won't be as annoying, and that way I can just get out of here. Oh, no, he's gonna try something! Ah, son of a cock! Oh my god. But he somehow fell down. What the hell? Ah, wasn't fast enough, Tommy Vercetti. You weren't fast enough. Alright, well, let's go ahead and look around. I was gonna finish looking around, see where else I could look around. Oh, one thing I just realized, I actually didn't lose my weapons when I got arrested. That's the one thing I love about the freaking mobile version of GTA 3 and Vice City, is that you actually don't lose your weapons when you get arrested or when you die. I think that's so stupid and annoying in the other versions. So I do like that they made it that way in the mobile version where you don't lose your freaking weapons. Okay, at least I think I have my helicopter, because I think I have to... Oh, no, I do have it. Oh, perfect. Awesome sauce. All right, so I can actually fly around Vice City and we can take a look around. So I can't fly the airplane yet or the Dodo seaplane, because I do not have the movie studio yet. So this is all I could really do, which is still better than nothing. You could still take a tour of the city. And look at all those palm trees, man. Mexico is full of them, bro. At least here in Texas, the only place you can really see them is either Corpus Christi or Galveston. And that's the beach. And that's pretty far from where I live. I live in Dallas, so it's like Galveston's 4 hours and Corpus Christi is 6 hours. Here's the airport, Escobar International Airport. It's a very small airport, but I will give them credit. You can actually go in this airport, like in the inside, go inside the terminal and all that stuff. So I think that's actually super cool. You can't do that in San Andreas. You can't do that in 4 and 5. So I really hope we can at least go inside airports in freaking GTA 6. But as you can see, we can see the runways, which are very short runways, and there's only 2 of them. I think Miami's airport in reality... I've never been to Miami, so I actually don't know, but I imagine it's a lot more freaking, whatchamacallit, runways. Alright, we're gonna land this bad boy, and here's this Escobar International Airport. I can't really see the freaking camera view because this thing and the chopper was in the way, but there it is, Escobar International Airport. We can enter, and this is security, so all it really is just the metal detectors. And it's at the very entrance, which I've actually never seen that. Why is the cop running in there for? Is he chasing the security guard? Wait, I gotta see this. Yeah, look. He's chasing... Why is he chasing the security guard? Oh, damn. Okay, dude, you made your point. Okay, so this is the airline. It's Air Biscuit, which is weird. Vice City Air, which the only airline I can think of that is named after a state is Alaska Airlines. So I guess that was supposed to be a mock of that here. What if I take his gun and have a weapon on the airport? Oh, nothing happens. Is there more airlines? East Sky Airlines. What is this one? Aero Cubana. Oh, sweet. And then Taylor. I don't know what the hell that is or what this is. If I back up a bit, dude, you even got TVs that tell you the departure times. That's how you're able to see, your flight number, information about all that, with these old school TVs. They were in the airport back in the 80s and the 2000s, and now you just have like the giant tablets at actual airports, like in Dallas and Guadalajara. So this is cool, although obviously it's not convenient today. I still find the concept super cool. Let's see if there are other... Oh no, it's just these airlines. So it's just Vice City Air, Air Biscuit, Aero Cubana, and the other one. So what was it? Also East Sky Airlines. So I guess here they were very known well for flying to Cuba. I mean, to be fair, in real life, Florida's right next to Cuba. But, still think that's kind of cool. And then you can actually climb the escalators. There's no seating places either. Your gate is just right here. So this is gate. I'm trying to see the lettering, but I don't like the mobile controls that much. Even it's definitely way better with the backbone, but like still, it's all janky and stuff. Gates 9 to 14. So you actually go in here, and this is what the gates looks like. Although they're locked up. Actually, I can get body armor here, so I might as well get that. So, actually, there's not even customs or immigration thingy here. I just realized if you got airlines flying from Cuba, then yeah, that would be, you need customs, right? How the hell would that work? So this is, I guess, to get your boarding pass, to register luggages. And what is this? Is this information center? Information point. So I guess this is for customer service and whatnot, but Although it's a super small airport, at least you can actually go inside and explore around. Even if there's not much to explore, it's still very cool. Alright, let's see where else we can go to. You can actually... I would try to fly over a military base, but it's a death sentence if I try to do that. Or technically, as long as I don't get off or fly too low, I'll be good. And there's another mini terminal here with a bunch of other planes. So here's the military base. I can take a tank here if I really wanted to. I can't really see the freaking... Yeah, the camera angles look so weird. When I try to do that to freaking move the, what's it called? Camera view, it just moves the helicopter. But, oh shoot, I hear guns. Alright, let's get out of here. They're shooting at me. And here's a stadium, which I don't think you can go in. Oh, look at that helicopter. You can't go in it in this one. But in Vice City Stories, you can for the Phil Collins mission. But I think that's just going to get me as far as the roof. Yeah, you can actually see inside the stadium, but this is a place that exists. And it's cool. Oh, I thought you were able to see like at least what seemed to be like a outdoor stadium that had like a freaking soccer field or whatnot. Nah, okay, never mind. Let's fly around. Let's see what else we can really see. But this is the first game where you could properly fly an air vehicle. You were able to fly the Dodo plane in GTA 3, but it was close to impossible. I don't know how people did it. I never managed to get it done. I just couldn't do it. But technically, you can now fly the seaplane, the Dodo plane, which is much more manageable in this game. You can fly a helicopter and just, you know, sightsee the entire city and take a whole tour basically for free, because this helicopter belongs to you. So here's the movie studio, which can be a property that I can buy. That's another... This was actually, what was it? No, it wasn't this. Oh, it was this building. This is, who was it? The Mendez Brothers building in Vice City Stories. And we actually raided this place for Ricardo Diaz in the mission here. And then over here, you could see the entire mall. So that's pretty cool. And then that airplane's just flying a banner. If you try to go hit a plane with a helicopter or another plane, you just fly right through them. I guess they didn't make that a concept where you can actually crash into planes and have, you know, major collisions. That was not until, I want to say, San Andreas. That was not until San Andreas. But here we go, man. We're flying around all of Vice City. You can see all the freaking buildings, the construction. I actually preferred the way the map looks in Vice City Stories, because they removed a lot of things in 1986, and there's other things that just, you know, a lot of things that stuck around in 1984. Like, for example, this construction site used to be a freaking carnival, and then they got rid of it in the original Vice City. And you can fly around here by the beach, and you can also see the hotel I was in. So from here is probably, at least in the mobile version, the helicopter is probably the best way to get the view from up here. It's morning right now, so there is no sunset, but just turn the helicopter around, and there you go, man. You can see the whole city. And here we are. Here's the Vercetti Mansion and this other neighborhood. Oh yeah, and if you actually look closely, look at this. It's very hard to see, but if you actually look, there is a pool there with the Rockstar logo. So little details that, you know, Rockstar added. And if you actually open up the map, and if I try to zoom in, oh, never mind, you can't see it in this version. It was only on the PS2. Oh, look at that, the water. Look at the water. Hold on. Look at that. So, I think that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen that in any other GTAs. Oh, shoot. My chopper hit the tree. But that's super cool. I don't think I've ever seen that in any other GTA. Alright, so I'm going to lower my chopper down here to this pizza place, because I think this is the... Okay, I have to be sure the Haitians don't hate me yet. I don't think they do. But I want to see, one of these pizza places has an arcade machine. Yeah, right here. And listen. There's actually music. So obviously this is a representation of what the... Oh, my AirPlay app is stuttering. But this is a representation of the arcade machines in the 80s, because again, this takes place in the 80s. You have Pogo the Monkey, the Genetron. And yeah, it actually has music you can listen to. You can't actually play the games, which is unfortunate. But yeah, overall, there's, you know, again, not a whole lot of activities, but you can explore more. There are more indoor buildings you could go to. So that's pretty cool at least. So that's it for Vice City. And overall, while this is technically the last of the main 3D GTA games I played, you know, we didn't play this all the way back until 2021. Still though, I'm glad I at least got to play this, you know. It's because better than never. And, you know, definitely brings back all those memories. And, oh my god, look at all these Haitians all just spawned in. I want to hit, nah, I'm not going to hit them, because I'll start a whole war, and I'm not about to do that right now. But, yeah, overall, This game is awesome for the atmosphere and the 80s soundtrack. Overall, great game. All right, moving on to the next game.
Next up is GTA San Andreas, which released in 2004. I didn't play this until 2017. This is actually the third GTA game I ever played. And I started on pretty early, around the time that I started to play GTA as a whole.
All right, now we are in San Andreas, and now we are in the 1990s. Technically, the fictional, there's like 3 different states mixed here that are supposed to be fictional. There's San Andreas, which is a mix of California, or here's Los Santos is a mix of LA. And if you actually, you can hear there, as soon as you're staying idle for that long, CJ will start singing a song. So there's Los Santos, which is supposed to represent Los Angeles. There's San Fierro, which is supposed to represent, I think, San Francisco. And then we have Las Venturas, which represents Las Vegas. So the story here technically takes place in 1992. And part of the story is supposed to, I guess, be a real representation of some corrupt police activity that actually happened in Los Angeles back in 1990s, and it's supposed to be a representation of Tenpenny. So I'm gonna be here for a while because this has the biggest map of any GTA game. If I'm able to zoom in, and now you can see this is all of Los Santos. Here is the countryside called Whetstone of San Fierro. Here's San Fierro. Here's Las Venturas, and then you have the desert out here. So this introduced the biggest map of any GTA game. It's bigger than GTA 5 even. And there's so much you can do in this game. You can go to visit clothing stores, you can go eat food, you can go to the gym, you can get a haircut, you can participate in races and other side activities. This game brings that whole package. But I'm just gonna do the favorite things that I like to do, which is flying an airplane and just, driving around the countryside, listening to K-Rolls or the rock radio station. But let's go ahead, and first off, we're just gonna go ahead and steal an airplane. Now this is my original save file from 2020, and the reason I'm playing the mobile port is because I'm not trying to PC port, because we all know how that's gonna go. And on my PS2 version, I'm not really that far into the game. I only have Los Santos. So we're just gonna, this is one where I have everything. I'm not trying to definitive edition, hell no. Let's see what's on the K-Dust radio station. Then we got, okay, they're playing Smoking by Boston. I love this song. So this car that I actually have here is actually Denise's car. So normally you're not able to steal this car, but what I did is I grabbed the tow truck, towed it to the garage, and boom, now I can drive it. There's even a train track here, so there's an actual train you can ride on. You can hijack it. So either like a passenger or a freight train, you can either hijack it, or if the passenger train, you can also just ride it if you want to, which is super cool. There's even gas stations, and this is the first game that introduced you being able to crash into gas pumps. So watch this, I'm gonna try that right now, and nope, that didn't do anything. All right, let's try that again, but let's back up and give myself some more space. All right, let's keep going, and right here. See what's gonna happen. Damn, nothing. That f***ed up too. All right, third time's a shot, I hope. Is it gonna do it? Yep, there it goes. Yeah. Oh, now I got a wanted level. But see, this is the first game that introduced that. And look, all the pumps just vanished. There's nothing but flames now. And look at this little detail. The flames spread quickly, and I got someone shooting at me. Oh, it's Grove Street. It's my guys. They're shooting at the police. Yeah, that's what's up. Kill him. Kill this motherfucker. Yeah, look at him. Look at him run away like a coward. You know what? Let me contribute to that. Now he's dead. Oh God, I have 2 stars now. Okay. Homies, can y'all stick by me? But the next time the next police comes after me, there they are. There they are. There they are. He's shooting at me, but watch, my guys out here. They're gonna take care of his ass. Oh, there's more guys. There's more guys. Yeah, they gonna do anything? Yeah, there they go. There they go. Yeah, bro, watch this. Oh, hold up. Wait. Got his ass. All right, and I just realized I lost all my body armor, and I got the cops after me. All right, you know what? Let's make this more fun. Let's fly the airplane around with a wanted level. Now, I would do 3 stars, not 4, because with 4 stars, the fighter jets are gonna come after me. All right, there's another cop right there, and you're dead. That got 3 stars? Nope. Another one. Okay, got 2 police officers. That's for sure gonna do it. All right, there we go. That for sure did it. Let's go. Let me in the airport, man. Let me in. All right, I hear the chopper. He's right there. Let me see if I can shoot him down. He actually, oh no, cop car right there. Let's go more up ahead. Yeah, let's reach these bad boys. These are the bigger planes. Okay, the chopper disappeared. There's a cop car over there. Shot his ass down, but I want to see if there's a helicopter gonna come by so I can kill it too. I hear him. Where is he? He's right there. Watch this. Got him down. There we go. He's down. Oh shoot, I better run, because these explosions, yeah, they cause a big effect. All right, let's get out of here. All right, we're gonna drive right through the flames and the smoke. They were just here just now. Oh no, they disappeared now. All right, and we have liftoff. How do I lower the landing gear? I I think it's this button. I don't even know. I can't see. And look at this. This is the first time you can actually fly a real airplane. And, you know, well, technically you were able to fly the seaplane in GTA Vice City. But, you know, that was such a small map. And now look at this. Look at what they added here. This is also in the PS2 version. I'm glad to see it's also on the mobile version. But as you can see, we have fog. Real life fog, man. So it's like you're flying through the real clouds. And look at that effect. It looks so cool. I know this is the mobile port, and this also had its controversies of being pretty broken. But at least for me personally, this being the first port I experienced, it's pretty good, man. It's definitely better than the Definitive Edition for sure. Now I can't even see the skies. There's a lot of fog. It looks like there's some kind of sandstorm because, I mean, to be fair, the desert is pretty close. And yeah, I can't really gain that much high altitude before the plane starts to try to go down a little bit. You know what? Let's make this interesting. Let's fly over the military base and see what happens. I'm gonna just lower my altitude just a little bit. All right, here we go. This is a military base. I'm just gonna fly right over it. Oh, there we go. Missiles coming at me. Missiles coming at me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh shit. Let's do a flip. Oh, nope. I didn't make it on time. Oh crap. Nope, that shot my plane. Oh my god, look at all the smoke, dude. Look at all the smoke. I can still fly this thing. Oh, but it's going down. I can't make it go up. Oh crap. All right, let's get out of here. Let's fly the hell out of here. Oh, watch that effect. There it goes. Open the parachute. There was actually a glitch here. I made a video back in 2021 that sometimes your parachute wouldn't open. Like you open it, but you're just still falling down, and then you fall to the ground, you die, and as soon as you respawn in the hospital, you're falling again and you die, which is interesting. All right, I landed on a hill, so the chopper's definitely gonna come after me now. Where did I land in? All right, I landed near the flight school. Okay. Oops. Wait. Let's get out of here. I'm actually curious. I had a tank in this save file, but I want to know. Oh shoot. There's a police officer right there. Kill his ass. Oh boy, I can't reach him from up here. Let's try a different gun. That doesn't do anything either. Okay, I could make a run for it, but they're gonna follow me in here, so I think I'm cooked. Okay, oh my god, look at this guy. All right, here, oh shit. All right, let's take this car. All right, now let's find a way down to get to the freaking flight school. I know I have a tank saved there. Oh shit. No, that's gonna, okay. Oh no, it is. Get out of here. Oh my god. This thing took damage already. Oh, there's another guy. Oh god, look at this dude. He flipped his car over. Oh, I have a shotgun. Oh shit, now I got 4 stars. I have 4 stars. I got it. Let's go. Oh shit, SWAT guys. It's a SWAT team. I'm dead, motherfucker. Go! Fucking A. God damn it. All right. Hey, at least I still have all my weapons. Again, the benefit of the mobile port that this has over the PC and PlayStation 2 ports. Alright, managed to make it back to the flight school, and I think this is where I have the tank because this is the biggest garage. Yes, sir, and even the ice cream truck. I'll drive that around later on, but let's do a rampage in the tank right now. Okay, so what do I press to shoot this tank? I'm assuming it's circle. Yes, sir. Alright, we got a group of cars coming. We'll shoot these f***ers down. Take this hold down, take him down. And then these guys are gonna get pissed off at me, watch. Alright, let's take this guy out. Nice. There we go, 2 stars. Let the fun begin. Oh, there's a cop behind me. Watch this. Yeah. Oh, shoot. Nice. Oh, shoot, my tank is on fire. Okay, this thing can take damage actually easier than the other tanks because you drive into the fire, you know, even like you don't drive that far in, your tank starts to smoke. And then, you know, that many fires eventually will blow this shit up. Let's blow the tanks. Yeah, look at that. That's what's up. And now let's blow all these tankers up. Hold on. Blow this cop up. Blow this cop up. That's what's up. Blow these trucks up. If it lets me. No, it does not. I'll blow this guy up first. Yeah, look at me on a rampage here. I can sneak into the military base with this. You know what? I can do that. Here we are. Let's do it right now. And I got all these guys coming at me. And look, I'll get definitely like what, 4 or 5 stars. But look, they can't do shit about it. 5 stars, but they can't do shit about it because watch this. Oh, I got the FBI now. Get the chopper down. Yeah, look at this. He can steal all the. Whoa, look at that. That's the thing with aircraft explosions. See how dramatically they explode like that? So that's how I stole this tank, was from in here. This machine here, this is the missile launcher that launches all those missiles when you're flying over the base. Or even if you're dropping down on a parachute, they'll shoot at you from those machines. There's actually 2 tanks in there. Yeah, look at that. There's 2 tanks. So you could take, you know, double. Okay, now normally where do the officers hang around? They hang around in that part of the base. But the only way for me to get to there is I have to get out of here. Didn't I just shoot this thing down? I did. Well, I shot it down again. Oh crap. No, my tank is on fire. I think I'm gonna die. Oh crap. Damn. That's what I was talking about. that, you know, this tank takes more damage than in the other games. Another favorite thing that I love to do was driving around the desert and the countryside, driving this ice cream truck while listening to K-Rolls. And I love the jingle on this thing too. And if you actually pay attention on the top of the ice cream truck, you can try and guess what this is shaped like. I'm not gonna explain it so I don't get demonetized, and we don't need the details. Look at gas prices here, bro. They were $1.34. Is that what California prices were really like in 1992? If that is, and you see how much gas prices are today, then that's just sad. This was something I used to do all the time back in the summer of 2020, was just drive out in the countryside, out in the middle of nowhere, listening to K-Rolls. In the summer of 2020, I was like getting into the music and whatnot. And because I was super bored, so I was like, I don't have a whole lot to do. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And see right here, this is the Golden Gate Bridge, which is supposed to be a mock-up, a representation of the Golden Gate Bridge. So if you look around here, yep, that's the Golden Gate Bridge that's supposed to represent it in San Francisco. And now we are entering San Fierro. I don't know what the hell this is supposed to be. Some kind of toll booth. Reminds me of like the one in GTA 4 when you're trying to get into freaking Bohan. Yeah, but there's no cops actually there. And this is San Fierro, so representation of San Francisco. You know, the houses like this reminds me of the ones in Inside Out. And if you watch that movie, you know that Riley and her family moved to San Francisco. So pretty accurate representation by Rockstar at Disney. And you know, that was only like what? The San Andreas 2004 and Inside Out was 2015. But nice to see that houses haven't changed much in San Francisco, at least in those 23 years. And I imagine right now it still looks the same. Right here is the train station in San Fierro, and this is also CJ's garage. So here's where you can take the train and drive around. There's actually a track for even a trolley, which I think is pretty cool, though unfortunately you can't ride it or you can't drive it or steal it. It's just sometimes passes by and just keeps on going. In this game, there's actually well, not a myth, but it's a glitch that sometimes spawns in, and it's very rare. It's called a ghost plane. So sometimes a plane will just fall out from the sky and just literally crash in front of you. I've never seen it happen, at least not to me ever, but it's still funny. And I wish one day I can catch it. And this is actually the first game that fully introduced, oh nice. This is a first game that fully introduced the concept of eating. Watch, there's even they have a hot dog truck out here. You can steal it or you could buy food off of it. Yeah, you can buy a hot dog here. And watch, see there's nothing in his hand. But watch, where it becomes more realistic is once you enter the actual restaurants. Like right here, for example, we got Burger Shop. We can go in and we can buy some food. They even have a whole menu, which I imagine this was supposed to be a representation of Burger King back in 1992. And look, they even got the workers dress and everything with the burger hats. There's a lot of things to choose from. You can get the kids meal beef tower, a meat stack, which is an enormous burger, and watch this concept out. You guys are gonna like this. You can buy as much food as you want, and then watch, it's gonna make you fat, but it also gonna make you throw up. So I had to wait till we get 11 meals. I don't know how, I lost count how much. I think it's this next one. Yep, right here. And watch, it's gonna make him puke. And as soon as he steps out, he's gonna make him look a lot more fatter. But yeah, this is one of those concepts. I think they even have a jukebox in here. No, they do not. You cannot go inside. Oh, what? You actually can. What? I've actually never known this. You actually can go in here. Damn, that's kind of cool. I know you were able to actually sneak into the kitchen right here. Yeah, you can get the air fryers, all this. Okay, that's a cool thing I didn't even know about. And watch, we step out and it actually doesn't look that much more fat. Never mind. There are also stores like in Vice City Stories for like grocery stores and stores like that. Little convenience stores. You can go in them, but there isn't really any music. And there's actually also arcade machines. I think you can play those. And of course I can't forget the casino where you can go gambling. And of course I can't forget one of the funniest things in this game is how crazy the highways get. I'll start a whole ass, you know, a riot on the freeway after I do the next thing I want to do. Check this out. Now we're in the real countryside. This is Whetstone. One of the things I also love doing, there's actually a mountain up here. Like a high-ass mountain up there. The camera doesn't really see it all that great because it doesn't go that high up. Or you can actually. But there's that mountain up there. You can drive up to the top of it and drive off the ramp, and it causes a cool effect sometimes. Oh crap, no, I flipped the car over, did I? Yeah, I did. God damn it. Alright, well, I'm already made it to the top of the hill anyway, but watch. Just literally me stomping on this car will cause a fire. And there it goes, and it just causes it to explode. Damn, I really wanted to use the ice cream truck the whole way because that was the part of the atmosphere, you know, part of the thing I used to do back in the day. Look at me out here saying back in the day when I'm really only talking about 2020, and that was only 5 years ago. It's crazy, man. Okay, now we're at the very top of the hill, and it looks like that's an airplane right there. Whoa, whoa, oh shoot, careful, don't fall down. So the hill we're actually gonna be driving off is this little thing, which I don't know what it is, or it's some kind of, here, let's see. Oh, it's, okay, it looks like the writing's all blurry, but there's an American flag up here too, if you actually, there it is. I think in the definitive edition is where there's actually visible words on here that you can actually read. Alright, the funniest thing normally is sometimes I would just take a bike, come back, oh, okay. Alright, well, that's not what I'm gonna do, but watch. Let's drive this thing off the ramp and see how far down it takes me. Oh, it's moving kind of slow. Oh, nope, we got it. Let's see how far we're gonna land. How far is it gonna go? Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. Oh, and there I'm falling down to my death, and I'm gonna die. There I go. Nice. Alright, well, let's climb onto the freeway and see if we could start a freaking accident chain right here. Looks like it's already kind of happening up here. Watch. Because these guys drive so fast. It's either on this part of the road or where is it exactly? No, it's not here. Oh, it is going to be right here. I think, right? Yeah, look. These guys are driving. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. But the highway tends to get out of control here. See, because look at these guys. They're speeding like maniacs here. I know that. Whoa, 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 whoa. Holy crap. All right, this part of the airport right up here is where I can definitely. And look at this, man. This is like the first game with like an actual big interstate like this. Watch this right here, right around here. I'm going to go. I think right here is probably a good place to do it. I'm gonna block the highway with my. Whoa, did you guys see this guy? And watch right here. It's going to be. Look, there's already a freaking. Cars piled up on top of each other. See, look back here. Here we go. It's starting. Oh, and that car flipped over. We know what that's going to cause. We know. Oh, 2 cars flipped over. We know what that's going to cause. We know exactly what that's going to cause. Look at this. Here we go. There we go. Oh, too close to the car. Look at this, man. Explosion chain. Back and back, man. Look at this. Already. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Look at this. And look, he's driving into the fire as well. Oh, there's. Oh, back there. There's another car that flipped. We know that's what that's about to cause. Another explosion chain. Boom, there it goes. Oh crap, run away. There it goes, man. Look at these guys. Oh crap. Things get out of hand here. Look at this. It's crazy, man, but it's so freaking funny. Alright, let's do another thing. What's another favorite thing I used to do was to drive the train around. Alright, now we're gonna hijack a train and just drive it out wherever the hell it takes me. And I could be here for a while because these trains sometimes take a while to show up. Or sometimes I can just look back and one will arrive soon. There we go. There's one. As soon as I say it, it just randomly spawns in. So I think this is supposed to be a representation of what Metrolink was in the 90s, I think. This one's called Brown State Railroad, and I can just hijack it and just take it out of here. And I can drive however fast I want to drive. If I do drive this thing too fast, it will derail, so I have to watch out for that. This thing unfortunately doesn't have a first-person point of view, but now here we are. Oh, look. See, when the train starts to shake a little bit, that means you're going a bit too fast. But now here we are out of Los Santos and into the countryside. Just the way I like it, man. Yeah, man, this is kind of like how reality, how Amtrak takes its routes across the country. Sometimes on the desert, sometimes on the countryside in the middle of nowhere. And now we are back in San Fierro again. And look, I'm driving too fast. Those crossings don't give enough time to activate. See if we can kill somebody here. Oh, almost hit her. Damn, would have been funny if we did hit her. And look, sometimes it changes to the cinematic views. Sorry, but nobody is getting off or getting on here. This is a dead-end train. Or deadhead. And now look at this. We actually cross an actual bridge like this, which is technically, I guess, representation of the Golden Gate Bridge, but on a train. And look, now you're driving through the ocean, and it's raining too. Oh, that's so awesome. And now back out in the countryside, or the desert countryside out here in Las Venturas. So we were just out around here. How do I change the cinematic views again? They're just right around here. You can take side missions if you want to, and now here we are in this area where we kind of started earlier. And back out here, just in the middle of these small streets. Also in the middle of nowhere. It's so cool, man. I love the atmosphere of this game, just like having the cities and the countrysides. GTA 6 is going to have that too, so I'm so excited for that. And here we are by some neighborhoods, and here's another train station. Let's drive as fast as we can and see how far we can go before we derail. There we go. Train's starting to shake a bit. That normally means we're close to derailing. Give it time. Oh, there it goes. And there we go. As I'm talking, we have now officially derailed, and I'm trapped in the tunnel. Alright, I can still get off, but I actually want to see. Can I push it? No, okay. Where did the rest of the train end up? Back there. Oh god, am I responsible for? Oh no, okay. I thought the actual train had tipped over, but it definitely came off the rails. In reality, I'd be in huge trouble for that because there'd probably be people dead. And that's a lot of property damage right there. Yeah, look at this, man. Completely went off the rails, and this one's tipping over too. Alright, thankfully, I am near the freeway. Alright, there's one last thing we're gonna do. We're just gonna take a little bit of a look around Las Venturas and go into one of the casinos. I'm not gonna go gambling because I don't know how to do it, and this clip is already way too long. And here we are. This is Las Venturas. And holy man, look at her, bro. She is hot, bro. I don't care, then. This is my raw reaction, man, and what I actually think. I think she is fucking hot. But there's a lot of theaters out here, you know, and a bunch of freaking. These are mostly just casinos, which that's pretty much what Las Vegas is, the home of the casinos. There's only 2 casinos I can enter, which is Woozy's Casino and Salvatore's Casino, which we can actually rob that one. All right, so this is Woozy's Casino, the 4 Dragons Casino. So they're actually playing music in the background. This one is supposed to be Funky President by James Brown, which actually got removed in this version, but for some reason they actually still managed to include it, and they're playing another one right now. So here you can, a lot of options to gamble. There's video poker, and there's also this game. Let's see if I can actually, if I'm able to freaking play or not. Okay, let's see if I'm able to. Okay, no, I had to have a higher gambling skill, which I don't really know how to. You can also go into depth in this game. You lose all your money and you have to pay some other, I don't know who you're paying it off to, maybe loan sharks or something. But you technically own this casino, you and Woozy, so it's like I don't really know who else you'd be paying debt to. But you know, there's also the Caligula's Casino, which belongs to Salvatore, but we're not gonna go check that out because that'd be a lot. But alright, this is San Andreas, man. This clip was 54 minutes, but obviously I'm gonna trim it down. But yeah, dude, there's more you can do. There's other stores we can check out, but I'm not going to because there's just so much you can do that I'd be here forever trying to look at all that. But this is now I see why this was the best-selling game on the PS2. It's for a good reason, man. For a game from 2004 with all the resources in this game, it's fantastic, man. There's so much you can do here. And honestly, man, even if I played this, you know, 13 years after it came out, and even though all these years later I'm still playing this is still a very fun game, and you can still find a lot of activities to do. So, you know, this game, they nailed it, man, because even after 20 years, this is aged super well. Other than the graphics, but you know, if you don't pay attention to that, this game is still super fun. So that's San Andreas. On to the next game.
Next up is GTA Liberty City Stories, which released in 2005, and I didn't start playing this one until 2020.
Alright, we are now back in Liberty City, and of course I'm doing this one on my phone, and this one is because I haven't started the Let's Play of Liberty City Stories yet on the PS2, which I plan to do it very soon. So, and this is the only one where I have all my progress and everything. So this is my save file from 2020 that I haven't played since. And yeah, now we're back in Liberty City. So this is essentially a prequel to GTA 3 because it takes place in 1998 instead of 2001, and this game came out after GTA 3. So I have this car and a Rhino tank, so let's go ahead. Nope, wrong car. Oh, god damn it. This clip will probably be too long because there really isn't much to do in this game. It's pretty much like GTA 3, just different setting. But there are some things that actually do look different than GTA 3, so let's go take a look. For one, you can actually ride bikes in this game. And if you notice, right here is where would normally be construction sites. They're actually buildings. But it looks like some of them looks like they're being demolished, like right around here. So you're not able to cross through because they have police barriers. So, oh, actually this whole area looks like the buildings are being demolished. But as you can see, there are some buildings here, although some look like they're fine, but from the looks of it, it looks like they are trying to demolish everything, because already some buildings here got demolished, and you know, some are still in the process of that. But you actually can go in here. If I actually get out, you can go into this, you know, little construction site over here. Oh, there's actually soldiers here. I actually wonder what will happen if I were to walk past them. I mean, nothing, I guess. I don't know. There isn't really much anything here anyway. If you go towards that pathway, it just goes back to the main road, so I don't want to risk anything with these soldiers, so let's get out of here. As you can see, some of these buildings in the inside, they're a mess. Like those pictures right there, you can see that. This appears to be some kind of alleyway. Kind of reminds me of Chinatown, but if you look closely, it is also looking like a mess in there. So this whole area which is the construction site in GTA 3, are all demolished buildings. Like, see, here's another example, the museum, which has a sign hanging down. Right here is some other buildings, but again, they're all being torn down and demolished. There's actually 2 entrances here, and it appears to be right into the construction site. And right here was even a restaurant. What was it called? It's some kind of Italian restaurant. Okay, I was gonna say, it looks like it's still open, but no, literally everything is demolished, but they still have the seating here and everything. So I actually don't know. With the guards here, it appears maybe some kind of natural like disaster happened that destroyed all these buildings. I don't know. One thing I even forgot to add on is you could also ride the subway here, and you're able to do that in GTA 3, but I forgot to mention that. So in terms of what I'm gonna just do in this game, I'm just gonna look around places that look completely different than in GTA 3, and I guess do a tank rampage. Or here, I guess we can start early, but no, that guy just got in my way. So this stadium here, which is complete in GTA 3, appears to be under construction. So that's cool, I guess. I don't think I've noticed that one, but that is something that is different than GTA 3. And look at this dude. He did that to himself. I actually want to check out the military base. I quote it like that because it's not really a military base, but it is where the tank is stored and all those other weapons. I want to see if it's around. I think it would be this road. Or, wait, oh, I remember this. This is a port over here, so you can actually take a boat over 2 different islands. I forgot about this. So yeah, here's where the boat docks and everything, and I think come back when a ferry is docked. So looks like we got one coming in just a little bit. I'll write it in a little bit because actually I want to look around other places before I rampage in this tank and whatnot. And then there's one other thing I want to try at the airport that I apparently just found out. I think in terms of this island, that's all about that really is different. Let's go take a look at the other islands, like Shoreside Vale, for example. I think that one, there isn't a whole lot that's different compared to GTA 3, but we'll go take a look anyways. Because again, I haven't played this game since 2020, so ever since I completed my save file, it was like in November 2020, so right in the middle of the pandemic, which I can't believe that was 5 years ago. And if we actually look here, I think the bridge is blocked, or it was blocked. Normally, when you start the game, there are protesters on the bridge because they don't want you to cross by, but I think no, never mind. Okay, so the only bridge I'm thinking of that still has a bit of like construction where it's a little tricky to pass by, although you are still able to, is the bridge that connects Staten Island to Portland. And I do believe this bridge also raises as well every couple seconds or so. Oh crap, now I have 2 stars because I blew into a bunch of cars. But if you actually look in this tunnel, it appears it's blocked. Oh no, it's not blocked. But this tunnel in GTA 3, there's a theory that it connects you into the abandoned town, which is supposed to be where the first bank robbery takes place right before the start of the game. But this tunnel here only really connects you to another part of this island. Or actually, seems like to go into the abandoned part, you have to go through there, but there's barriers, so you can't really get in there. Yeah, I was telling you guys, it only really connects you to like this part of the town anyways. Oh crap, I have 3 stars now. I wonder if I have an RPG or anything on me to shoot a helicopter down because they are going to come after me. But here is Wichita Gardens, because one of my safe houses in GTA 3, and it appears this house belongs to someone else at the moment, and there's nothing really changed here. I guess we can start my tank rampage now, but I have to find there we go. He's right there. Oh, he's way too close to the ground. There we go. This time actually has quotes. Alright, let's get in the tank and get the hell out of here. Oh boy, I have 4 stars now, so I'm in trouble, guys. There we go, I lost one because there was a star icon right there. Now, there's something interesting. We can go take the tunnels, but they look a little bit different. Like, it appears some of them might be blocked off, so like, I don't know, it's a bit weird. It's like some of the tunnels are under construction here, so you can only go through some of them, not all of them. Or at least that's what it looked like. That's what I remember anyways. I'll have to look for sure again. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right here. So this is the tunnel to other islands, and it appears you cannot access through it. Board ahead close to all vehicles. So this tunnel right here will take you to the airport. So yeah. Oh, there we go. We are back up to 4 stars again. I'm dead. And the chopper is after me again. Nice. Yeah, let's start our rampage now. Blow these guys up and kill everybody in sight. With the guy with the bike. Yeah, look at that. And this cop too. Take his ass out too. Oh boy. I do like how smooth the game runs. So like it's at full 60 FPS. So that is pretty cool. So as you can see, you can't even really cross the islands either. Although the bridge isn't technically blocked. It has police barricades and whatnot, but you can actually still get to the other islands easy. Just watch. So here, it appears that the bridge is under construction. But watch. You're just able to climb this ramp, and bam, there you go. You can access the next island. I think before that ramp was not there when you start the game, so technically it would make you fall into the water. Now we're going to take a look at some other places here that appear to be somewhat different from GTA 3, although I don't think there's actually much. Oh, I have 5 stars, I'm dead. And now we got the FBI, and there's a SWAT van back there. So around this part, there's normally a road that is blocked. So it's this road right here is normally blocked. But as you can see, the road is actually finished. Alright, I'm gonna just take cover here so I can shoot the chopper down wherever the hell he is. He's right out there. Let's get him, and go. That should do it. Get back in the tank. Oh, crap. They found me up here. Got him. Oh, shit. No, I'm dead. Oh, they're gonna get me. Oh, crap. Damn it. Ah, man. And I lost all my weapons here, so now I gotta... Oh, no, I didn't, actually. Alright, so I actually don't really know any music in this game. Like, I don't know, I couldn't get into it, but there's people that say there are some pretty good soundtracks in this game. But, I don't know, I haven't really, I didn't listen to the radio when I was playing this. I don't know, I guess I couldn't really get into the music even if I really wanted to, but I'm still trying to look around here to see what's different, but I actually think there isn't much. Oh, no, there is a bit, I think. It's right here, Hepburn Heights, which is normally the Diablo territory in GTA 3. So as you can see, it appears to be in the middle of some kind of construction. Yeah, so right here, it is actually construction site. So those apartments that are in this area in GTA 3 are not present. And you can actually, at this time, you can go into here, and it's a construction site. I remember we did a mission here once. How far in can you really go? Just right in here. And yeah, this is the apartments that they're building, and that was like right around here in GTA 3. But I think as far as like changes and how things look, I think that's really about it. There actually aren't a ton. Who are these guys? And I got the policeman again. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's honestly all that's different. I feel like I probably missed a little bit, but if I did, let me know, because I don't know, that's just as far as I can remember it. And now let's do something else that you could also do in GTA 3 that I forgot to mention. You can take the train for a ride. So the funny thing in this train station in GTA 3, there are a lot of dumb NPCs. Like sometimes they'll be just like standing on the tracks, or even like right around here where I'm standing, and the train will still kill them. Speaking of, look at that guy, he's on the tracks. Oh god, there's 2 guys on the tracks. They're about to get run over as soon as that train shows up. And there it is, I see the train. Watch these poor guys. Oh no, oh they're dead, and oh yeah, there they go. Alright, so let's take the train for a ride. So there's 2 trains actually in this game. So there's this one on the bridge, where you can go across the entire island, or there's the subway, which is this train but underground, and you can take it to all the other islands. I'm doing this one first because, you know, you're not in the tunnel, you can actually see some scenery around here. So we're passing right through Chinatown, and you can also see other things too. Yeah, I used to drive around this area a lot back in GTA 3, and pretty much looks almost the same right there. Alright, I'm gonna get off here because there is actually the subway station's pretty close, and I'm gonna take that one to the airport because I want to try something that apparently I just found out about. We're gonna take this cop car. As soon as he gets out, I can't. Nope. Oh, there we go. Yes, I can still go. And you can't touch me! Ah, bastard. So all the sirens here are essentially the same ones as the one in GTA Vice City. So, and it's also the same with Vice City Stories. They're all the same. The police, fire truck, and all that. I think the ambulance one is also different. And actually, if we look here, okay, here's something that's actually different. So it looks like this building, which is a thing in GTA 3, you can break in here like with the glass and whatnot. Like there's glass in here, you can just like shoot it down and get inside the building. Looks like it's under construction, or it's some old property that they're trying to sell off. Whoa, okay, whoa, what just happened there? I don't know if you guys just saw that. What the hell was that? Okay, so the glitch I actually wanted to try is apparently at the airport, you can get onto the wing of a plane, and as soon as it takes off, you just stay on that wing, or it kind of like you'll just be falling off balance a little bit. You have to try to stay on, and then you just fall down. But it looks like apparently I might need a tank for that, because to actually reach the wing, it's pretty high. So it looks like I'm gonna have to reload my save file to get my tank back. Alright, we got my tank back. Now let's go back to the airport. I'm looking at the video that I found that you can actually climb the wing of the plane. I just gotta Just making sure that if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it right. So here's Francis International Airport. So this airport is a lot bigger than the one in Vice City, at least with the tarmac and everything. But you can't actually go inside. I hear an airplane, and there's one that's moving right there. Oh, but looks like that one is taking off. Oh no, here's one. Okay, let me drive my tank in front of it. Okay, I gotta make sure that I get enough space. Oh, his plane is turning around, I think. Yes, he is. Alright, so I need to align myself with it. Oh crap, how do you climb the tank? Oh boy, they make this a lot harder, dude. Okay, so apparently I have to... Oh, whoa, what? What the hell? What just happened there? Okay, I didn't even know you can do that. Alright, let's try again. Okay, so apparently the only thing that can blow up a tank is the wing of an airplane. Okay, but what I was gonna say is what I realized is I actually have to leave the tank there, walk a bit further and just run towards it, and to be able to jump onto the tank, and then from there, I can just get onto the wing. Great, and I somehow managed to get myself 2 stars in the process. In this game and in Vice City, even if you just like hit vehicles, like not even shoot at them, you get stars, which I think is a little weird, or probably because I got used to the way it works in GTA 3 is you just hit a car and nothing happens. Unless you hit a police car, you get 1 star, and you only shoot at them, that's when you increase your wanted level. Alright, there we go, we got a moving airplane right there. Alright, right in its path, jump up to the tank. Yeah, there we go, now we are up top. Okay, I have 1 chance of getting this, so let's see if it works. Airplane's coming right towards me. Jump! Yeah, we made it. Oh, sweet. I'm actually on the wing of the plane. Oh, no way. Oh, shoot, but am I losing my balance? Oh, yeah, I am. Okay, so I got to keep walking. So keep on walking at least until this bad boy takes off. And this could be a while because this plane's moving kind of slow. Okay, but I need to just keep on moving. Hey, at least it's better than GTA 4 because when you try to like stand on, the only thing I think of is you stand on top of a train, you lose your balance very easily. It's gonna be funnier though once this thing takes off and I'm actually still standing on the wing. Let's see how far down I can jump before I die. Okay, we're getting pretty far. I'm gonna have to start moving this thing pretty quickly. I said, whoa! Oh, what the frick? Oh no! Oh, damn. Okay, well I'm not trying that again. Okay, but anyways, that's GTA Liberty City Stories. So this one, again, there isn't a whole lot you can do because almost for the most part it's identical to GTA 3. Just a few things look different, and I guess it's a different setting. And yeah, but I still wanted to include it in because I did play this game at one point, and I definitely have some memories of this game. You know, doing the missions in playing in the middle of science class in my junior year in the middle of COVID, and that was, I mean, COVID was no fun. Junior year was no fun because of COVID, but you know, I kind of have those memories there, I guess. And yeah, so on to the next game, which is going to be way better.
Next up is actually the latest GTA that I started playing in October, only recently, is GTA Vice City Stories, which didn't come out until 2006.
Alright, now we're back in Vice City, but now we are back in, we're still in the 80s, but now we are in 1984, whereas in the original we're in 1986. As time went on, I think I prefer to like this game a lot better than Vice City. Because I feel the 80s atmosphere a lot more here. There's a lot more places on the map. You know, like this amusement park, for example, was the construction site in the original Vice City. And this house I'm staying in right now were little apartments, turned into little apartments in the original Vice City. So if you check this part of the map out and look at this place, they replaced this nice ass house with the neon lights and everything with those garbage apartments, bro, later on. And then here, this amusement park right here, you can actually just go in for free and nothing happens to you. But this amusement park you see right here was once a construction site later on in the original Vice City. And here's where you would meet Avery Carrington to do some missions. So you can't really ride any of these rides. These are the bumper carts, but you can't actually, there are no bumper carts here. Seems like this is some kind of burger shop. You can get food in here. This is what looks to be an abandoned arcade. So the way I'm assuming is they're probably closing this park down around this time. Also, look at the fences here in the burger place. I don't know if these are the fences that you just hang down when they're closed or if they're just like permanently closing. There's even an ice cream truck here you could steal. And it has a radio and everything. And it actually also has the jingle from GTA 3's ice cream truck. So you get the radio and everything and you get the jingle. You actually can ride the Ferris wheel. You gotta wait for it to stop. So you just can just hang around here. I think this is the only thing you can ride on, so watch, these people are getting off. No, okay. Alright, now you can just go in, and What the hell are they doing? It looks like they're just doing poses or something. And it can take you around. The camera looks so weird. It's moving by itself. So I can just leave it still like this. It'll start moving by itself. But you actually can ride the freaking Ferris wheel, and it takes you all the way up, and you can go back down too. So you can get a view here from Vice City if you go all the way on top. If it lets me, because these freaking characters, you know what? What if I just start a fight with them? Yeah, let's start a fight with them. Will they do anything? Nope. All right, let's jump off this thing, see how far we could go, and that's gonna kill me. Oh, no, okay. This guy's just like Tommy Vercetti then. My favorite part about this game is there are actually stores now. Like, you can go in the mall, but there's also other stores around the map you can also go into. And the best part is they actually have really nice music. It's like 5 different songs. I'll showcase them as we drive around. So this pizza place is still here, but you actually can go inside it. Some other pizza places around the map in this game are actually donut shops now, or like, yeah, I think they're donut shops. Now at this point in the game, I can actually attack these other rival gangs called the Sharks. I already did, and sometimes they'll find me around the map and just randomly attack me with strong-ass guns. Here's the Malibu Club, but you actually cannot go inside, so no dance clubs in this game. Alright, and here is the mall. So, you know, essentially it looks the same on the outside. If you notice here, like I mentioned when I was playing Vice City, the mall icon isn't there. And I think it's called Vice Point Mall, but you can actually go inside and listen. There it is, it's called Vice Point Mall. Loading times take a while, but here we are. And if you listen, there's other music, it's not the same one. And there's like 5 different songs that will play, although right now when I'm in this one's gonna keep on looping until I get out and go back in. They'll either play the same one or a different one on loop. And that's the same for all the stores I was talking about. So the food court here looks different. As you can see, where it used to be like, here it's only the, I think it's a donut place, I'm gonna assume anyways. I think there was another restaurant here in the original Vice City, but it's not there. Oh no, it's right here. Okay, so this part of the food court is completely closed off. Something I will say is this mall does feel a lot more empty than freaking the original Vice City. Oh, don't get me wrong, I still love the atmosphere. And then we got the hot dog places, and I don't know what's going on. The police is chasing somebody. Okay, so on that other side and this side, so here we have some kind of chicken place. But on this other wall right here, there's nothing there. But on the original Vice City, there was something there. Here would be information. In the original Vice City, is a security place. Still got ammunition and all that. Here's the clothing store. What was it called? Gash. And it looks like it's not open yet, but it says opening soon. There's other more stores you can actually go into. Let me see. I think the cafe place was right around here, I think. But this is a completely different one, as you can see. So here is an actual cafe, because you can actually get some pastries and of course a cup of coffee if you really want to. There's a clothing store here which you cannot go into. The escalator actually makes sound. I don't think it does in the original Vice City. There's a clothing store. There's a few clothing stores, like this one for example. This appears to be a shoe store, and you can actually go inside. Now you obviously can't buy nothing, but at least it's cool that you can go inside, you know? There's ammunition down there. And more of the cool stuff is all upstairs. Here's another clothing store. You can also go in here, and again, you can't buy nothing, but it's still cool that you can at least go in here. Look at all these Hawaiian shirts. I actually bought one for myself, like a Tommy Vercetti style shirt, and it came in like a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty cool. I haven't worn it yet, but I'm saving it for a trip. Here's an abandoned store and some other stores here that appear to be abandoned. Here's the vinyl store I was telling you guys about. You can see these other guys, and right here they have Phil Collins. So you actually can't really see most of the covers of these vinyls. They're all blurry. But I imagine in somewhere around here they do have albums. Oh, I see it. Look, there's one for Phil Collins right there. If you look right there, that's supposed to be what looks like the cover for the album No Jacket Required, which actually came out a year later in 1985. So it'd be a little out of place here. But I think some of his singles from that album came out in 84. I'm not sure. Here's another clothing store. There's actually 2 of them. They're called the same thing, but you can actually go in here too. Oh no, it's actually the same store, but yeah, you can see more stores you can actually go inside to, which I think is super cool. And are those mannequins? Yeah. Here's another store, which appears to be a clothing store. But there's also other things in this store, I think. Yeah, there's also a little restaurant here. It's actually just a cafe. So a cafe within a clothing store. Hey, that's pretty cool, though. And again, you can select from some pastries. You obviously can't buy anything. It would be cool if you can. Especially because the atmosphere is super cool, you know, with it being in the 80s and everything. But I mean, hey, at least even if you can't buy nothing, you can still walk around and it gives you more places to explore. So that's one of the reasons I like this one better than the original Vice City, is because you can explore more. You know, there's more things. Here, where there used to be a car, it's now just a bike, and I can just take it, and they're not gonna, oh, hold up, what? Oh, this starts me with the side mission. No, I don't want to do a side mission. Alright, there we go. And we can just ride around here if we really wanted to. And they have an Italian restaurant here, what appears to be a pizza restaurant. So again, you obviously can't eat here, but again, at least you can still explore. They have fish tanks in here. The actual setting of what appears to be a pizza restaurant. Alcohol if you really want to, so you can get fucked up if you want to. Here's another store right here, what appears to be a jewelry store, but you actually cannot go inside, I don't think. No, you cannot. So as far as the mall, that's really it that's different. Again, it looks more abandoned, but I honestly like this version better because I prefer them. Well, actually, I like the music for this one and in the original Vice City equal. But you have more stores you can explore, so I think it's pretty cool. Alright, so here's one of the examples I was telling you about. This store's right here. There's different kinds of stores. This is one of them. And you can actually go inside, and I'm going to turn the my volume up just so you guys can hear the music. And there we go. So listen to that, man. I think this appears to be some kind of... I don't know what this is. A mini grocery store. The way... This screams like the stores that are in the pueblitos in Mexico, like, you know, those little small stores around the corner. It screams that, man. And even though this is not in Mexico, but I imagine, I guess, you know, they're keeping the old atmosphere, and it's such a vibe, man. And listen to the music, dude. It's relaxing. And sometimes you hear that sound too in the background, what appears to, I want to say it's like a plane flying over. It gets loud and then it just kind of, you know, dies down, like just now it just did that. There's more of these stores. I'll check out another one just a little bit. The one that's like an actual grocery store. Here, like this store, for example, here's another one. This one's a full-on grocery store. Like right here, for example, and it's still playing that music. You guys can hear it. And this is where I really start to get the vibes of like the mini grocery stores around the corner in the little towns in Mexico. Literally the same layout and everything. Like those same bottles of what appears to be bleach in that same size and everything. Why is this cereal called Cocoa Pops?
What the hell? What the hell? What the hell?
There's other questionable named groceries around here. I gotta find them. I think it was just here, but there definitely are questionable like names for some other items. I think they were probably in the other stores. Well, see, I actually never seen this little pallet right here. What happens if I kick it? Oh no, that's just me kicking the glass. Damn, this thing used to cost 66 cents back in 1984? Wow. Cereal nowadays is what, $4? Look at this guy. He's just looking at me. Like his face will turn around and look at me. He kind of reminds me of Al from Toy Story 2.
Boy, if you don't get...
You can even get some gums and some other candies. Overall, very nice atmosphere, man. It's... Again, it gives me the vibes of like I'm in the corner store, you know, in Mexico, you know, just to see anywhere on the streets and like the little towns. And I love, you know, like the quality of the music you can tell is being played through like a speaker, but like even then, that's also a different vibe of its own. So this construction area right here is we're actually going to build a car dealership that actually Tommy Vercetti can purchase in the original Vice City. So it looks like in this point in time it's still under construction. And one nice new addition is that there's a road here that connects you to the airport pretty easily instead of like the road that's all the way down there. I forgot what was around here, but it appeared to be some kind of hill in the original Vice City. Don't know why they got rid of the road, but yeah, you could technically get to the airport a lot easier. I want to see if I can actually go inside the airport this time like in the original Vice City. Yes, I can, and let's see if anything looks different. I know they're gonna strip my weapons here. Position closed here. Plummet Airlines, that's a funny name. TGA Air, and the other ones say position closed. So is that the only one? The TGA Air and Plummet Airlines? There's no Aero Cubana or anything like that? Yeah, no. And, well, we already explored this airport in the original Vice City, so I'm not really going to look around. Speaking of, though, here you can actually fly a real-life airplane. Like, not a dodo plane, but like a small twin-engine aircraft. And you can actually fly it better than in the original. Well, actually, that's debatable. You can definitely fly it better than GTA 3. But I don't know about Vice City, because while the plane is definitely better, the controls are a little weird. You guys have to see this for me to fully explain it. And look at this airplane, man. Look at that. Would be a rough landing in real life. That would probably injure a lot of people. I wonder if just like in this one, or like in Liberty City stories, you can climb the wing of an airplane. But as you can see, here's another airplane you could take. And these normally have side missions, but you can cancel them. So just like in the original Vice City, the runways are pretty short. But with a small plane like this, I feel like it's easier to take off. Alright, now we are taking off. And I love that this is a thing in this game, because, you know, Vice City is such a nice place to just fly around and whatnot. But watch, you guys will see what I mean about the weird controls. So, as you guys can see right away, I try to gain altitude. The thing just descends just a little bit, but you can't gain that much altitude. And to turn this thing around, the plane, look, it seems like it's kind of sensitive. Like, you really have to be moving the joystick a lot. Because see, it keeps kind of dropping, and if you want to turn this thing, it turns a little fast, and it just kind of drops, you know? See that? Like, it's kind of dropping a little fast, and it's just spinning a lot, dude. So, although you can fly a plane, I don't really like the controls. You can actually also fly an air ambulance in this game. It's like a helicopter. Look at this, man. This is what I'm talking about. See, I'm dropping altitude too quickly. I want to fly. Oh, God, no, the plane's going to crash. Oh, no, we're good. What if I were to get out midair? What would happen to the plane? Oh, well, nothing would. If you were in the plane when it crashed, it would blow up and you die. Where's the Ocean View Hotel where I normally stay in? It's more down there. So this is the Ocean View Hotel that would normally stay in, I think, right? No, it's not this one. Oh, no, it is. I thought it wasn't because it didn't really look like it, but it does look different, that's for sure. But yeah, you can't go in here. I think as far as like things that look different and things to do, that's really about all I could think of. You know, some places. Oh, hold on. There's one place I forgot. Let's go into another store. Why not? Before I show you guys, but I definitely remember looks different. So here's another smaller store. I don't know who this guy is, but here's like another MIDI clothing store, and also plays the nice background music. It's Al from Toy Story 2 again.
It's showtime!
Boy, if you don't get. There's other stores like this. So there's the clothing stores. Think like pastry places. The grocery stores, and even electronic stores. I remember when I first played this, and I actually did a live stream of that back then. It was in October. Still remembering that, you know, or finding out that this was a thing, and I was like, dude, this is so sick, man. Oh, great, my car disappeared. Well, time to steal one. So right here, what this would be, the Washington Mall, is still under construction. So as you can see, it's just really construction site, and they're in the middle of working on it. I'm amazed, man. Some of the places that is under construction in this game, they get them done in like 2 years. That's actually pretty quick if you think about it. Like this part, which is supposed to be a mall, and they get that done in what, 2 years? Could have opened in 85, it could open, well, definitely by 86, because by then it's open. I actually want to see, can I crash into gas pumps and have my car blow up? No, okay, so they just fall down like that. Nice. I think it's the same story for GTA 3 and the original Vice City. Alright, let's one more store. This will be the last one, I promise. So this one is a, oh, okay. So this is actually a pawn shop, although it's very, very tiny. If this is all they're selling, what appears to be TVs and radios, unless they have more inventory in those boxes and some other boxes in the back rooms back there. That's all about there really is in Vice City Stories compared to the original Vice City. We already explored like most of the map in the original game, so that's why I'm making this one a little bit shorter. But you know, there's stores you can explore. A bit of things look different. I definitely do prefer this map over the original Vice City because there's a lot more places. You know, like the amusement park. There's all these stores, you know, variety of music in the stores too, which is nice. Although most of the music came out in the 90s, so it would be out of place with the time frame of this game. And yeah, personally, as time went on, I found to like this more than the original Vice City. Although don't get me wrong, they're both great games in their own ways. And I'm actually still in the middle of a Let's Play of this game. Actually, this is the same save file as my Let's Play, so I'm still in the middle of that. So that's Vice City Stories. Overall, really great game. I wish they would, you know, they ported this to like iOS as well, because the only ports you can find this is the PSP and the PS2. There's no PC version and there's no iOS version, which is a bit, you know, weird because they moved Liberty City Stories over to iOS. But yeah, that's Vice City Stories. On to the next game. Next on the list, which is probably my favorite one, is GTA 4, which came out in 2008. And I did not start playing this until 2021. And still to this day, this is my favorite GTA ever. Alright, and now we are in GTA 4. So this is my favorite GTA game out of all the GTAs. And already, as you can see from the other games, this game takes a massive upgrade in the graphics. Yes, I said that. Leave me alone. Also, I'm trying a new setup with my mic here. I bought a stand for my Blue Yeti mic, so hopefully it sounds better, because I realized in some of the other clips, my other mic that I clipped on my shirt didn't sound that great, and that's a problem with my computer. And I'm not gonna re-record those because I'm already this far into the video. So again, with me already saying that this thing takes a big leap in terms of graphics, there's also other things that this thing takes a big leap on compared to the other games. So besides the graphics, oh my god, so here's one of the things I'm going to mention is game physics. It uses a different kind of engine. I don't remember what it was called. It uses the Rage engine, so that also helped massively. Yes, I said that again, but it also, you know, helped a lot with, you know, to make the game physics more realistic. Let me show you. I'm gonna get run over by a car, and as you can see, I got run over, and it looked pretty realistically. There's other bunch of little details too, like NPC reactions and a bunch of other things. While we're already here, let's take this guy's car. That's another thing that it does in this game too. So we're back in Liberty City now, but it looks completely different to the one in GTA 3. I remember how badly I wanted to play this game back in 2014, and I finally got my chance in December 2021. And you guys don't know how unreal it was to be able to finally explore this place. So watch this. Like, there's a few of the other things. See, even that, there's car alarms, and you guys saw the realism there when I smashed into the bus stop and broke the glass. People really want to see this game's physics return in GTA 6, and that's what apparently is going to happen. And as you can see, that guy just killed. An ambulance has been dispatched. Oh, hit the guy, but an ambulance has been dispatched, although he doesn't know what the f he's doing. It's just like in GTA 3, Vice City, and San Andreas. The ambulances sometimes spawn in, but in this game, see, they don't have a clue where they're going or what the hell they're even doing. Now, one of the things that I absolutely wanted to do in this game was to play a firefighter mod, which I discovered it in 2014. It was a firefighter mod made by Gangrene, and I found out about it because of a YouTuber named Steve the Gamer, and I have mentioned him 1,000 times. Here, let's do something funny. I'm gonna show you one of the newer things that you can also do. So if you get out of the car midair, or right as you're driving it, watch the oh god! See how he just jumps around like that? That's what's called ragdoll physics. And if you just saw back there that my car slammed into the cop car, but they'll never know it was me. Okay, not what I wanted to happen. So this is the fire station right here. It's the closest one to me. And as you can see, this is something new that you'd see in these locations anyway. Actual firefighters. Now, they're not here all the time, but sometimes they are here, and as you can see, they're just chilling. And this is actually the first GTA that I actually modded. Actually, I think this is the first one I ever played on PC. So, actually, the mods I have right now, well, the only mod I really have is this one. Well, my webcam's kind of blocking it, but this is Simple Native Trainer. So technically, it's like a mod menu. You can do a bunch of things. You can spawn vehicles. You can even do some stuff. Watch. You can explode the nearest car. And, you know, it's not just for, you know, spawning things or using cheats, but it's also to cause some mayhem. Let's go ahead and, oh, nope, I spawned the wrong car. I did not mean to spawn that one. Okay, now I spawned the, oh, looks like we're getting a phone call from Dwayne. So that's another thing in this game. You can actually have friends and hang out with them. What does Dwayne want?
Hey, son, it's me. Hey, man, you want to grab something to eat?
I'll say no just for now because I'm doing this. Alright, let's spawn the fire truck. And this one was always my favorite truck to use, or vehicle to use. But this was essentially the very first car I used whenever I played this for the first time. Now, I actually played this on a friend's Xbox in 2016, but I only played for like 30 minutes. I never touched this game afterwards until I got my first computer in 2021. And that's when I obviously created my own save file and started, you know, playing the game and everything. So if you've seen my FDLC videos, then you're already familiar with what I did here. But this is one of the original four. I think it's like the first fire station you can spawn in. This is the default model for the fire truck. And there was also a bunch of other, you know, fire truck models that I used, you know, modded ones to use in my mod videos. And I have also used this truck, you know, on regular vacation. But let's go ahead and drive around the city in this fire truck. Let's even turn the siren on. So this siren that you're actually hearing, this is actually how some Dallas fire trucks, at least here where I live, used to sound like back in the day. I think the last time one of these sirens was heard on the Dallas fire trucks was like 2015 probably. See, look, it's one thing you can do. You can spray people with the hose and they actually react. Now sometimes in the old ones they just fall to the ground. Oh my god. So they just fall to the ground and they just get back up, but here they actually react. So the big thing with this game is primarily just the graphics and the game physics. Oh, you have a cell phone now, of course. I mean, we saw that earlier when Dwayne tried to call me. This is one of the things that I like to do in this game is sometimes just drive around this, you know, a vehicle super fast straight into the gas station. All right, let's try to see. This guy's getting in my way. Oh, it's gonna work. Is it gonna work? Is it gonna work? Nope, just barely. And actually, another thing, talking about the physics, look at the vehicle damage. So as you can see, I slammed into the wall here in the gas station, and look at the damage right there. So that was also added. And the car actually takes more damage. It takes dents instead of just scratches and the windshield cracking. Something else this game introduced is you're actually able to go into buildings. Now, this was already a thing in the original in Vice City and in San Andreas. But check this out. Here's an example. So we have Clucking Bell right here, and you can actually go inside, and it won't actually, you know, like you have a cutscene where it's loading. You can actually go straight inside, and it's the full-on, you know, everything. The restaurant. And it looks pretty realistic here. They even have, you know, the radio playing in the background. You can go inside the restroom. I know I'm going to females restroom, but who the f cares? You can even go inside the kitchen. And they won't give you shit for it. You're just there. It's just like, as long as you don't assault them, then yeah, they won't tell you anything. And, you know, it has all those realistic animations and everything. You can also buy some food if you want. So they gave me a burger, but let's see the animation. He just takes one bite, wipes his mouth, and it's gone just like that. And this isn't the only building you can go to. It's not just restaurants. You can go into apartments and even offices. So obviously this version of Liberty City is much bigger than the one in GTA 3. I mean the nice thing, we can actually load a map, a full-on map, and yeah, there's 3 different islands, and they're much bigger than the ones in GTA 3. Road rage is also a thing in this game. So let's say, for example, I'm gonna slam into the back of this taxi. They're normally the ones who get the best reactions. Alright, here we go. He got out. Oh, okay, never mind. I killed him. So you can do that too. You slam into cars, and yeah, sometimes the driver dies. Let me show you more examples. So if I were to do this. Whoa, okay. What happens here? Oh, he's going to get out of the car, and he's going to try to fight me. So here's an example of what I mean. He's going to try to beat the fucking shit out of me. Oh, there he goes. There we go. Now he wants to kick my ass. Oh, but little does he know, I have weapons. Yeah, don't try me, you bitch. Hey, I just caused a whole lot. Whoa, who the hell's shooting? Oh, so this is guy right here. Die, you bastard. Oh, goddammit, now the police are after me. This is another thing that this game introduced, is you actually now have a live map of where the police are. And you can actually lose your wanted level automatically. So I'm inside that little red and blue circle. So if I exit it and stay out of that area for, give it a couple seconds, I'll lose my wanted level. So give it just a bit, and there we go. Just like that, I lost my wanted level. You can do this at however many stars you have. Oh, shoot, I didn't even see that car. Oh, nice, and she died. But you can lose your wanted level if you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Doesn't matter how many stars you have. As long as you can manage your way out of that circle, you're good. So this port I'm playing is the PC port. And this is apparently the most unstable port out of all of them. Well, I think in general, this game had very poor performance in every single version. The Xbox 360, the PS3, and even the PC. Although for me right now, I'm getting consistent 60 FPS. So that's good. This is the latest version after all, the one that released in 2020. But even sometimes I have noticed that this version does have its instabilities. Like sometimes if I were to minimize out of this tab and I try to go back in, the game just goes to a black screen and it freezes my entire computer. Oh yeah, and did I forget to mention, the airport is here. You can't fly a plane, which is stupid, but you can fly a helicopter. And you actually get a 4-star wanted level if you sneak inside the airport's tarmac. Actually, we'll come back to the airport later. There's something I want to show you. Oh my god. So that's an example of what I mean of the game's physics, you know. It actually is pretty realistic because I imagine in real life that would happen. And people say that GTA 5 took a step back in terms of like the physics. While they are like, you know, more realistic compared to the old games, people say it did take a step back from GTA 4. And from what I noticed, yes, it kind of did. But there's one thing I want to show you guys that I know that if I don't include this in the video, you guys are gonna fucking kill me in the comments. So there's this glitch that a lot of people used to do back in the day. And I mean like when this game came out, not like 5 years ago or anything like that. There's a playground in this game. There's actually a couple. And there are swings in it. And people call this the swing set of death. And if you're not familiar with this, you're about to see why. But if you are familiar with this, then I don't need to explain it. You guys know. Holy crap, this thing looks like it's gonna flip over at any minute because of how fast I'm driving it. See, look at, oh my god! That's, oh man. That's one of the reasons I love this game. And there's a lot, I could give you a whole list of why this is my favorite GTA game, but I'm not gonna do that. Here's other restaurants. There's a burger shop you can also go inside. And you can also, I'll show you the fun activities later, but you can get wasted in this game, believe it or not. And there's other games you can do. You can play pool, you can go bowling, but just wait till I get wasted. I'm gonna do it with Roman because he's an OG and it's gonna be hilarious. Watch me speed this. I also have this mod, but watch. Oh, let's see what happens. Okay, he's just there. He just died. Alright, so we're here. That's the swing set of death right there, but I got all these people in my way, so let's run them over for the fun of it. Yeah, look at that. You can actually hear those are realistic thudding sounds. All right, now let's see if something would actually happen if I were. It might. Look, you see the swing set freaking out already. But what if I tried driving in? Something will happen eventually. Yep, there it goes. It did something, but that's not what I wanted. I wanted to see this thing actually fly in the air. Oh, and there it goes. There it goes. What if I got out? What would happen? Oh, never mind. Oh, damn. I was hoping it would fall down. And then as I'm like falling down, this shit would explode, but never mind. But as you can see, look at the damage it took just from that alone. This car is smoky. All right, you know what? Let's drive this off this building. And then once I'm like falling down, we're going to see that cool effect. And look at the damage. All right, here we go. And here we go. 1, 2, 3. And oh, damn. It didn't blow up, but I died. And yeah, it just ran me over. Oh, yeah. And of course, you respawn in the hospital. But you can actually go inside now. There's a bunch of hospitals in this game. But there's only 2 that you can go inside. This is one of them. Now, obviously, your hospital in real life would be much bigger than this. But you can at least you can actually go inside, you know? You can, see the waiting room. You can even go in the offices, actually. Have I gone this far back here? I have, but that area is blocked off. But as you can see, you could go in the locker rooms in here. You could go in this little area right here. You can go inside, actual offices or, the rooms and actually see the patients here. So it's these little details, man. There's a big change with this game that came over San Andreas. And I said San Andreas because that was the last major one, Liberty City and Vice City stories were just add-ons. All right, so this is actually another thing. So I'm gonna carjack this car, but take a look at this and see if it works. Okay, never mind, not this time. So I was gonna tell you guys that if you have a weapon and you carjack a vehicle, then it will actually show the Nico actually drawing the weapon at the player, be like, get out of the car, and he just the player just comes out with his hands up. Look at all this crowd of people. Oh yeah, you're dead. Oh yeah, and something I do realize in this game is sometimes Nico would just hit people or hit cars and just be like, damn. But then other times he's in a really, really bad mood, bro. Like if he fails a mission and he sounds all angry and shit, bro. So it's like, the character actually has emotions and you can hear them vocally. So again, it's those little details that Rockstar added to this game that made it super cool. Oh yeah, there's also an amusement park here, but it's closed. So you can't really go in there. You can explore around if you want to, but nothing. You can't actually ride anything. And this thing, again, here's what we're looking at as, more realistic crashes. The poles actually fall down like that. There's sparks shooting out, and you don't get stuck like you do sometimes in GTA 3, Vice City, or San Andreas. Like, you won't go through them. You'll just go right directly, like that, and bam, they fall down and you can still drive. Here's the airport. So like I said earlier, if you try to go in here, at least towards the tarmac, it will not end well for you because you get a 4-star wanted level. But you can go around this area, and the gates actually open. But I had to be careful not to reach the tarmac, otherwise I'm cooked. There's a fire station back here, but alright, you know what? I think I'm gonna go the other way around because I feel like trying to get to the road there would be too risky and end up hitting the tarmac, and I get a 4-star wanted level. And I'm not trying to have the police chase me just yet. But this airport is bigger than the one in GTA 3. You can actually also explore the airplanes right there. Like, you can't fly them, unfortunately. You can fly a helicopter, but they're actually, you can just at least drive around here. You see the planes moving. They don't take off. You see planes in the sky, but they don't land, and those there just moving. They just stay there. They can actually hear the freaking jets running and all that. Look how close that nose is to the road, and look how close that gate is too. But yeah, that's where the gates where you obviously people board the plane. Even if you fly a helicopter, you just take it somewhere else, but you were to fly in this area, you get a wanted level because this is restricted airspace. But overall, I think this is pretty cool. And even the same in GTA 5, but we'll talk about that one later. And there's actually a train station here, so let me get off here. And just like in GTA 3 and Liberty City stories, let me put my gun away, I'm not trying to scare anybody. And even down there, when I press the down arrow, it actually tells you where you are, so that is actually super cool. But yeah, just like in GTA 3 and GTA Liberty City stories, there is a subway, and you can actually ride it. However, this one is better, because instead of having the subway in one island and then taking the underground subway that'll take you to the rest of the islands, this entire subway system actually takes you all around Liberty City. So there's I think it's, why'd I get, because apparently I don't have, so apparently this happens sometimes. You get a wanted level whenever you get on the train, and that's because apparently you don't have money for a ticket. But dude, I literally have I don't even know how much money I had, but it was a few $100,000. How can I not pay for a ticket? But as I was saying, there's I think it's 2 or 3 different lines of the subway, and it takes you through this part of the map, it takes you into Algonquin, which is the biggest island of the game. And from there you can connect to the other lines, which takes you to Bohan. I think it's 2 or 3 lines. I honestly do not remember. And you don't go, there's no subway in Alderney, but you can go around here and in these other parts of the map. So as you can see, now we're driving through the bridge that connects to the other islands. This bridge is originally blocked off at the beginning of the game. And the other side right there actually takes you, it's the same route, but now it's going the other way. It takes you to like other parts of this island, and then it goes to the airport and it comes back over here. And now we're underground. And we're coming up to the next station. As you can see, look, these are all the train tracks where you can like transfer, you know, to the other lines. The next station, which is Easton Station. That's the central hub of the subways here. And from here, we can go ahead and explore the subway station, which isn't anything too special. It's pretty dirty, as it probably is in like most New York subway stations. There's even, you know, people cleaning up. And there's a saxophone player. And if you want, you can give him some money. And he'll give you a ringtone eventually. You have to do it a few times. And right here, there's what appears to be the connecting lines for all the other subway lines. Even sometimes there'll be just like random people or gang members just kind of standing there. Look, one just turned around, looked at me. Even sometimes randomly they'll start shit with me, even if I'm just standing around to look at them. There's various entrances and exits to the subway stations, which I think is pretty cool. I want to go to the coolest one. At least the one that takes me right into what I call Times Square, because that's what it is representation of, although it actually isn't called that in the game. Alright, so right here. So, and as you can see, you have the police guarding it. So, here we are in the middle of Times Square. I keep forgetting what it's really called, but as you can see, let's look at this place, man. Look at the lights and everything. It's super cool. And right here, you got the Easton Subway. Well, it just says Subway, and there it just shows you all the lines that, you know, connect here. So there's even street food here, like hot dogs, for example, and you can actually buy off of them. So let me see what happens. Okay, I gotta wait for this guy first. And yeah, I can actually get a hot dog. And yeah, just like when I was eating at Clucking Bell, you see he takes one bite. See, it looks like they actually took a bite, but then the freaking food just disappears like that. Alright, let me drive around so I can actually show you guys, you know, other buildings I can go into. One of the cool things with this game, it actually introduced a full-on custom radio station. So basically, you can import your own music, which you kind of were already able to do that in the PC versions of the other GTAs. But this one, you can have it full-on commercials and actual DJs, you know, mocking you for, oh, nice. And actually having DJs mocking you for your taste in music. So it's so cool. It's just so funny, man. You can even see shows here. Like, this is supposed to be a comedy show. We're not gonna do that, at least not here. Oh, I'm losing control. There's even a park here, which you could, you know, walk around if you want to. Which is supposed to be, I guess, Belleville Park from GTA 3, but a lot bigger. See, like this random building right here. We can just go inside and go all the way to the roof if we want to. And it's not just this building. There's a lot of other buildings. So actually, hold on. I've never gone to the back. Actually, I think it does take you out back. Yeah, so it can even take you out back. But we're trying to go all the way to the roof. And that's what you could do for most of these buildings, which I think is pretty cool. I remember it's just those little details, man. When I was a kid, I was like looking at all these videos, and then I would see, you know, the other GTAs, and I was like, this is the most realistic GTA. I want to play this one. And again, I finally got my wish in 2021. And here we are. We're on the roof now. And we can either jump down or take the long way down, which we're gonna take the long way down because I don't want to die. All right, let's go get drunk with Roman now, just to show you guys what I mean that you can get f***ed up in this game. All right, so I have Roman now, and now let's go to the bar, and you guys are about to see just how crazy it's about to get. And that's not even the worst of it. Just watch. Yeah, look at that, man. We are f***ed up, bro. Like, look. The camera shakes, so not only you always see Nico wobbling, but look at how violently the camera shakes. And it's even worse when you're driving, because just take a look. So apart from obviously the camera shaking, which gives me a fucking headache, look, the car actually swerves around. It actually, this is real. I mean, I've never actually done this, obviously, because I'm not a fucking dumbass. But I imagine, you know, this would be real life when you're drunk. And look, yo, I can't even turn, bro. I'm like trying to turn the stick here on my controller. And yeah, now we got the police. Let's shoot these guys and start a police chase while we're at it too. All right, so as you can see, I can't even drive straight because I'm drunk as f***. Something interesting that cops actually do is, let's say they're chasing you on foot, right? But if there's no cop car near them, they'll just steal a random car and chase you with that. Yeah, bro, I'm turning to go onto the road here, but I can't because I'm so drunk. And yeah, they got so mad, now they set up roadblock. And my car is smoking, so we're all probably gonna die soon. Something about cars in this game too is if you destroy it for too much, the engine will actually stall out. Which is actually, in real life, yes, that would actually happen. So I tell you guys, the little details that add to the realism of this game. That's why people love this game so much, including myself. Oh, the car is smoking, and I got a roadblock in front of me. This is probably gonna kill my car. I'm gonna ram this head on. And yep, there it goes. Oh, and yep, this I'm not getting out of this. Oh, okay. I guess you know what? Let's kill this guy on top of me. Oh, I can't see, man. I can't see, but look, when the tires are on fire like that, it's game over for. Oh, what? Oh, shoot. Okay. Well, you guys just saw that. Or am I gonna end up in the hospital or the police station? And it appears that I have ended up in the police station. So that's an example of other things that you can do in this game. But I'm trying to think of other things because there's a lot more I can do, but I don't want to end this already. Well, let me figure something out. Honestly, there's just so many things you can do with this game. I just kind of lost count, man. I'm just forgetting because again, you can do a lot in this game. I guess while we're at it, let me spawn a helicopter so we can at least fly around the map and you guys can explore this place. And look, the NPCs actually react to the helicopter being here and the blades actually moving. Oh, I think I spawned that too close. Maybe by looking around the map, I'll actually remember some things that I can do that I haven't done in this video. Also, check this out. Another little detail. So I'm gonna get close to the water, but I'm gonna try not to crash this thing. But watch, you guys can watch the water effects. Look at that, 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 look at that. Oh, okay, I'm going too fast, so I don't want to drive too fast and crash this thing into the water. But I'm gonna go little by little by little by little. Look at the water effects. Look at the water effects from the helicopter. So look at that, man, and the other little details they added in this game. So this chopper moves pretty fast. So this is the only, you can only really fly helicopters, but this is Alderney. There's a bunch of other things, a bunch of other places here. There's a auto shop there. Again, there's just so many things to do in this game. Oh yeah, you can also go to the internet cafes and browse the internet if you really wanted to. You can play sports. I think this is like a mini golf course that you can play. I think you can play it at least. I know you can in about a gay Tony. There's the bowling alley where you can, you know, go bowling. Oh wait, no. Oh crap. There's the park I was telling you guys, so you guys can actually get a better view at it. All right, let's crash land this. Let's make this an epic effect. Oh, there we go. Oh, there I go. Just fall down and oh, never mind. I thought I got ejected from the car, but I guess I didn't. All right, so as I was telling you guys, you can actually go into the internet cafe and you can explore the internet. So you just go to the web, you can check your emails. Sometimes you get spam emails, and then you can also, you know, respond to some freaking other, you know, people, you know. You can explore other websites. You can meet couples here. You can read the news. You can, I guess, look for vehicles if they're selling any. This one was the one that, you know, we used to kidnap Gracie Ancelotti in the story. You can actually even get ringtones. There's the VIP luxury ringtones. You can even get themes for your phones, and I think I have one on. Compared to like GTA 5, there actually isn't a whole lot of things you could do here on the internet compared to as GTA 5. So I have the Wish theme, but I think I have other ones too. Oh no, I don't. Not in this save file anyways. Okay, I honestly can't think of anything else because again, there's so much to do here. So before I end this video, or before I end this clip of GTA 4 anyways, I'm going to show you guys one more place. If I don't crash this thing before I get there, there's an island out in the middle of nowhere. Well, not in the middle of nowhere, but a bit nearby. And it's called I forgot what it was called, but it's Liberty Island, I think is what it's called. So here it is. It's called Liberty Island. There's not much here. There's just like, it's just really like a park. But if you actually look here, if I can slow this thing down, let me go first person so it's easier for me to see. This is a replication of the Statue of Liberty. It's called the Statue of Happiness. And if you actually know the history behind this, it's actually, that face you see is actually Hillary Clinton, who actually ran for president in 2016 but lost. And she's holding a cup of coffee. And the reason this is Rockstar is essentially mocking Hillary Clinton because she got mad at the hot coffee mod in San Andreas in 2005 and started a whole bunch of and so they're essentially mocking her here. Now, I don't think she ever responded, but it would have been funny if she did and she threw a tantrum like every single politician out there because that's just funny. Alright, so in terms of this game, I mean, I think that's all I'm gonna showcase because again, there's so much you can do. I honestly cannot think of anything else, to be honest. I mean, I'll probably list a couple of things like just here. Like for example, you could take a helicopter tour right here, although I'm flying one myself. There's restaurants, there's even diners you can go inside. But overall, this game introduced a lot of things. You know, the better graphics, the better physics, you know, more things to do, and just those tiny little details which make this game a fan favorite even to this day. Which, if you really look at this game, it doesn't look like it's 17 years old, but it is. And it's impressive on how well it's held up. And, you know, sometimes, you know, when I play this game, I forget the age because, again, it's just held up so good. And I'll always have the memories watching, you know, videos of, you know, this game in 2014. And then finally being able to play it in 2021. And then, you know, exploring most of this game in the, you know, early 2022. It was, and I'll always have those memories, man. So this game will always be my favorite GTA. But alright, that's GTA 4. On to the next one.
Next is GTA Chinatown Wars, which released in 2009, and I started playing this in 2014, so before GTA 3. So this one is actually my very first GTA, not GTA 3. So sorry guys, I lied all these years. Alright, so now we are in Chinatown Wars. So I'm still messing with my mic settings a little bit with this new stand that I have. You guys can clearly see I have the mic pretty close to me because of this new stand. So it might sound still a little bit funny. Again, it's just maybe an issue with my computer. But this is Chinatown Wars. So as you can see, we took a step back and now we're back into, you know, the 2D universe. This is Liberty City. It's technically the same map as GTA 4, but there are a bit of differences. And I recognize some of these places that I found in this game while I was playing it because of the YouTube videos I saw, but we'll get to that in just a little bit. So I actually had to reload a save game or start a new file because apparently my old saves that I had from a long time ago didn't really save, but alright, so we just get in. It's the normal ways, but I think, how do you, okay, because some of the controls don't really work here with my backbone controller, so I might have to do some of them by touching the actual screen, like this for example. So this is some way you can actually start a car in this game, is by using a screwdriver. And this radio station is actually the only one I really heard here, and all it really is instrumental music, so you guys can't see it, but here on the radar anyway, there is, or on the top left corner, there is a map, and it's just like GTA 4, so you can place in waypoints, and look at the police chases right there. So in some ways this does look similar to GTA 4's map. I'm trying to remember where exactly this is. Kind of hard to tell when the camera's just looking upwards. Okay, I'm gonna just skip this cutscene at least for the video because I'm not actually gonna plan on doing story missions. And yeah, you can run people over, and that's a very goofy animation and you run away like that. So in this cutscene is when we sort of get a bit of a 3D view of the place, but as you can see it's in pretty low quality. This game originally released on the PSP and the Nintendo DS. Yes, I said that, Nintendo DS. This was on. This is how we actually know. The first way I found out about this game was on the iPod or iOS, and then we found that you can play it on Nintendo DS. So interesting thing is, you know, these were the first two GTAs I was introduced to. Was this one and GTA 3. Now I played this one first because my brother had this on his iPod. I thought the concept was pretty cool, and then I found out about GTA 3 because of my cousin who played on his iPod. And then I played both, and I was like, I like GTA 3 better. And I remember at one point, my brother had Chinatown Wars, and I had GTA 3. This was in like early 2015. And I said that my game was better. Well, technically it was, because of the 3D. The Chinatown Wars was actually newer and had a bit of an improved version of Liberty City. Although, again, the big difference that made these games apart was the 3D view. Alright, so there isn't much, again, we could really do here. Because, again, this is kind of like 2D. You can't really go into like a lot of buildings either. But normally the thing that I would love to do in this game is just start police chases. Watch, for example, you see cops walking around here, but take a look at this. How do I punch again? I think it's simple, right? Yeah. And then just like that, and there it shows 2 stars on my screen. Now how do I change weapons? Seems like I only, whoa! Okay, I gotta run over here. This guy has a gun. See, look how easily I can beat the shit out of this cop, man. Like, look, oh crap. And look at these goofy animations. Oh, he's after me, he's after me. So an interesting thing is you can actually lose stars here if you like slam into a police car really fast. I'll show you guys. Let me try that. If I can find one cop ahead of me, because all the ones here are behind me. So this is the bridge that connects to Algonquin. There we go. As you can see there, that takes, well actually, oh, okay, so I see how that works. And of course you don't pay the toll, just like in GTA 4 that happens. And watch, oh my god, look at these guys. So I don't really know where exactly I am. I have to really, in order for me to find out, I have to open the map.
Okay, so I can't really zoom out. It appears I am. So this is the toll by Bohan, and I guess this is supposed to be Bohan. Here's North Holland. There's no Alderney. Yeah, it's just Algonquin and Broker. Cerveza Heights, some of these other places. Yeah, these are the ones I see. Yeah, so this essentially it takes place in 2009, and it's also Liberty City, so it does take place after GTA 4, but Alderney is missing, so I don't know what the deal with that is. So apparently this is supposed to be the toll booth that takes me into, I don't know, it's very hard to see because there's no 3D view. See, watch, even, okay, I guess I can't ram into these vans, but it looks like the way it works here, if you want to lose the cops, is you have to slam into 3 police cars. Or I guess it just really depends on how much stars you have. That's how many number of cop cars you have to slam into. I can't see anything. I can't even get out here. I somehow got myself into the, oh crap, my car's on fire. My car's on fire and I think I'm on fire too. Where am I? I'm gonna die. Oh, there I go. Oh wait, no, I didn't die. Oh no, I did die. Okay, so this hospital does look familiar. This is the one in Algonquin, so it's right by the subway station. Yeah, so I recognize this place. Alright, so now I'm starting to know where this place is. Unfortunately, you can't ride the trains. There's not even an entryway to the train station, so that's a bummer. Here's the internet cafe, just the way I remember it. So I cannot walk with the analog stick. I have to use the actual, like, you know, these buttons right here. I think I already mentioned that. So if I'm correct, the fire station should be somewhere around here. This looks like the abandoned Clucking Bell, and yeah, here's the basketball court. I remember that from GTA 4. There's the fire station. So this is the fire truck right here. So it looks a little bit like the one in GTA 4, but also a little bit different, sort of. So I don't. Okay, you can. So how do I? Okay, to the pause menu. All right. So normally by default, this will take you to the fire truck side missions once you enter. But you can cancel it through the freaking main menu. I remember one thing me and my brother used to do is we used to find a tank and just rampage on here, and this was actually fun. It was like, you know, something unfortunately that is not in GTA 4, although it is in GTA the Ballad of Gay Tony. And I think you actually can, you know, blast weapons out of it. But I remember that's something we used to do. Okay, so I know exactly where we are now. We're by the park. There's no horn here. If I want to actually press the horn, it'll really just take me to the siren. That's all I can do. So I'm trying to look, because I haven't really played this game in a long time. Like, longer since Liberty City Stories. Okay, I'm trying to see where I am. I think I know where I am. One of Nico's safe houses has to be around here, I think. Here's a police station. I do know that there are some cop cars parked there. There's the diner. I think I already passed the safe house. Oh, okay, so we just landed out on this street. I have no clue where I am now. Okay, so seems like the bridge to cross Broker, the pathway here is a little bit different. You know, you don't go under it. This one takes you to the road straight up there. Strangely enough, even though I'm playing with a backbone, it actually still shows the mobile controls, which is, I think, interesting. Here's Star Junction. So I do believe this is like Times Square. I'm just trying to find it. Again, it is very hard to see because, again, this is... Okay, so it does appear that it is this part. Yeah, okay, this is part. But you can't see a whole lot of it because it's in 2D. Here's Clucking, but... Oh, I see. So it is this area, but it is a lot smaller. So there's less roads and like... Or like the road is not as wide and all that kind of stuff. Or is it this... Maybe it's this part, but even then, that's still a lot less lanes compared to, you know, the Triangle or Times Square in GTA 4. So there's a lot of the same things here. Oh, okay, is this the part? Okay, yeah. So you do see most of the same things, like the Wiz Wireless advertisement. You see the burger shop. Let's start another cop chase, because I need to find out where to find that tank so I can drive around with it. That's something my brother used to do. Oh crap, he got out of the car. Nope, you're dead. Oh, no. Oh, don't try nothing. And I run him over. Yeah, just like that. Oh, and I got 2 police officers in front of me. Oh, there we go. He didn't. Alright, I don't know if he died, but I don't have a second star. So in this, you guys can't see it because of my webcam, but in this version as well, there is a blue and red light flashing on the map that indicates you have a wanted level. So the way it shows here, it stays on blue. Okay, looks like I lost it. So it stayed on blue. That means the cops can't see me. Just driving around for a bit made me lose my wanted level. So something that I realized also, like not when I played this game, but later on, is some of the NPC quotes are similar to that of Liberty City Stories and GTA 4. So let me punch this random NPC and you guys can hear it. Oh, no. Oh, crap. Never mind. I have a gun. How do I change my weapons? Oh, shoot. It was a cop right there. Thank God he didn't see me do that. I literally don't know how to change my weapons. I guess the only way is I have to shoot somebody to get rid of the weapon. So let's shoot this person, for example. Okay, there we go. So here's that guy. I used all my ammo. Let's try hitting this random guy or not. He ran away. How about this person crossing the street? So some of those are like Liberty City quotes, or that's quotes from Liberty City stories. And it's once they die that they have the GTA 4 quotes. Oh damn, this guy's running fast, man. These guys can run like Tommy Vercetti. Oh, he's right there. I was like, I lost sight of him. Come on, almost got him. Got him, and there we go. Oh, okay, I guess this time nothing. What about if I try slamming a car? What will happen? Look at how the car just, oh my god. Look at how the car just rattles like that, dude. Yeah, I'll try it again. Look how, see how fast it's running. Oh. Alright, well. Some of those sounds that you got right there where he says, get away from me, asshole. That is the same one as Liberty City stories, I think. Some of the screaming sounds as well. Oh, shoot, damn. Looks like this guy just got run over by that person. Oh, police. Nope, nope, nope. Get away from me. Alright, time to get out of here. So apparently the tank is at the airport. So I have to go all the way out there. And I tried pinpointing a location, but apparently that feature is unavailable right now. I'm guessing I have to do other missions first, but I'm not about to do that because that's going to take too long. So I'm going to just use my instincts and find my way around here. I remember even in this game, all the time, I would always crash into the gas stations just for the fun of it. Oh, damn, look at that. So now I have 1 star, but now my car is broken, so I gotta get the hell out of here fast. Oh, crap, my car's on fire. Looks like the cops got out, so I'm gonna take their car. So here's the airport. I just gotta find what the exact location was. I think it was somewhere in here, I think. Oh, yep, I found it. There it is. I found the tank. Well, let me get in, though, because I think it might be blocked. Oh, no. Oh, no way. I can actually get in. Alright, let me end this mission and start a rampage. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Okay, it takes me out of the tank. Okay. Alright, so I have to stay in the mission. Otherwise, it's going to make... As soon as I click quit mission, then it's going to freaking get me out of the tank. So that's the only way I can stay in here. Alright, let's get back to the main road and see if we can catch a wanted level. Ah, crap. Ah, damn. Alright, so I have to stay on the track. So I have to stay on the track, and otherwise it takes me out of the tank, which... Damn, that's kind of dumb, to be honest. Wanted to start a rampage. Maybe if I complete this mission, they'll let me keep the tank. And watch, holy crap. Yeah, this tank does some serious damage, as you can see there. Ah, no, I don't get to keep the tank here unless if I... Nope. Yeah, I have to... So the only way I can drive this tank, or unless... I saw somewhere that maybe I can try to push it, but I need a big vehicle for that. Damn, so these cars didn't even bother spawning while I was trying to drive the tank out here. That would have been at least funny to cost something, but seems like I can't do it just yet. Okay, there's one more thing I'm gonna do, something that I used to love doing back then. It's to crash into the gas station. Now, this clip is particularly short just because there wasn't a whole lot to do in this game. While it does look some similar to GTA 4. It's technically a smaller map in 2D. But that was the cool thing about it, is being able to play this and me seeing all those GTA 4 videos back in the day. Is I knew some of these places from seeing the GTA 4 videos. It'd be cool if you can actually ride the subway in this game. But you know, I had all those thoughts, you know, when I was younger, when I didn't have, well, wasn't able to play GTA 4. But now it's just like, honestly, it doesn't bother me too much. You can't ride the subway in this game because now I've already tried it in GTA 4, which is much better. But still, it would be cool at least. Oh, here's one. All right, so let's see, where can I drive from it? Oh, okay, I see the perfect spot. We'll have a few chances at this and see if, okay, can I get out midair? And go, and, oh, yeah, look at that. Oh, and I killed somebody too. Oh, no, I didn't. Oh, I remember one thing I actually was able to do is sometimes I could just be hitting the brakes and the accelerator at the same time. As soon as I hit the accelerator, I could burn somebody. Let's try that. I almost forgot about that. Okay, there's someone behind us. Let's try it on them. Yeah, look at that. Oh, no way. And I burned the cop too. It looks like their bodies just disappeared. But yeah, look at that. You can do that. I think that's kind of funny. I want to try that again, but this time in a crowded area and just stay around the area for a bit to see all those people burn to death. Ah, god damn it. Ah, the cops are all over me, so I can't really do... Or maybe I can. Oh, here's a crowded area or somewhat. Okay, I'm gonna watch. And then just stay back there. What happens? And there he is. He's on fire. Right there. So that him screaming, that's the same way that a person screams in Liberty City stories. And yeah, look at that, now he's dead. Alright, so I think that's where I'm going to leave it, because again, there honestly isn't a whole lot to do in this game. All it really is GTA 4 in 2D and a bit of a smaller map. You can do the missions. I think some other side activities you could do is deal in drugs, but you have to progress in the story. Or I don't know. All I really did in this game when I was little is just drive around and actually really do much of the missions. But I still wanted to include it anyways because I did play this, and it is a pretty memorable game, at least to me, because again, I played it in 2014 and it reminded me a lot of GTA 4 because they're almost pretty much identical. So that's Chinatown Wars. On to the next one. And last but not least on the list is GTA 5, which came out in 2013, and I played this at the same time I started playing GTA 4, so in 2021. Alright, so now we are in GTA 5. This is Los Santos. I actually had to redo this clip because I recorded earlier like 6 minutes, and I realized my microphone actually got disconnected, but thankfully I was only recording for 6 minutes before I realized, so I didn't lose on much. And I started here in the garment factory because I actually just finished off a mission. But this game has been the latest GTA for the last 12 years. So since 2013, and we still don't have GTA 6. So that's supposed to be next year if things go according to plan. But when does that ever happen? So as you can see, well, at least from here you can't see it that much, but this map is pretty huge. At least right here you can see some of the buildings if we open up the map. So this around here we have all of Los Santos, we have the airport, we have deserts, mountains, the military base, Fort Zancudo, which is probably the deadliest place ever because they'll blow you up with tanks as soon as you step in there. You have Palito Bay, you have Sandy Shores. This map is not as big as the one in San Andreas, but it is the second biggest. And supposedly GTA 6 map is going to be bigger than this and San Andreas, so I'm excited for that. There's also two versions of this game on PC. There's Legacy and Enhanced. I'm playing Legacy because my computer cannot handle Enhanced. I think it's time for me to get a new computer. So there's quite a bit of things you could do. Like, this is just story mode. Most of the things are in online, but I am not about to do that because the last thing I want to be doing right now is joining lobbies with 11-year-olds. I also have Simple Native Trainer on this game, and I don't really need to explain how this works. I mean, I already told you guys in GTA 5 how it works, or in GTA 4. But let's just go ahead and spawn a tank and let's cause some chaos. Or maybe we can just drive around. I'll show you guys a little bit first before we cause chaos. Or we can start already. I see all these cop cars right here. I want to blow them all up. Yeah, look at that. And look, there's already have that one coming at me, and now we have 3 stars. By the way, this tank is very, very sensitive. If you drive into fire, it will blow up in a little bit, depending how many times you drive it into the fire. My wheel is burning. So it's very sensitive compared to the other tanks. And just like that, it blew up. Okay, so looks like even just one drive into fire and you're cooked. Yeah, alright. I don't know why they did that. Why they made it more sensitive compared to the other ones. So this was actually the first game I played before GTA 4. Because when I had gotten my new computer back in 2021, I played this one first. Because I was like, you know what? It's the newest one. So it ran like crap, obviously. But I mean, at least I was able to play it for a while. I'm trying to think of what I could do because there are a lot of things I can do, but I also want this video to be over already because it's getting pretty long, and this is literally the last game I have left. You know what? I didn't cause enough mayhem earlier. Let's try it again and try to be more careful driving, or not to drive into fires. One of the things this also introduced is an actual smartphone. So you can, take text. Now that was a thing already in GTA 4, but all you were really able to do was text and call, and I guess take photos, but it would be all blurry and shit. But here you can actually read emails, you can browse the internet, and go on things like Life Invader and just stuff like that, so you don't have to use the internet cafe. This is technically the state of San Andreas again, although it's not in the 90s, and this is in the HD universe instead of the 3D universe. So I don't think the stories match, but I think there are references to CJ, and well, they reference for sure Nico Bellic, and you even have characters from GTA 4. One of them being Patrick McCreary, who you did missions with in GTA 4, and you can pick him as a heist member in this game. There's also a train station here, although it's not exact. It's like the metro. It's not a subway, although it does go underground in some places, including the airport. But you can take this train across parts of Los Santos, but it moves very slow. Like, I think its max speed is probably 10 miles an hour. It doesn't go any faster than that. Whoa, 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 whoa! Did you guys just see? Whoa! Whoa! What the heck, dude? I have never seen that. Okay, so all you have to do... Okay, so I guess new glitch found, chat. I just go here, do this, and just like that, the freaking... Okay, I didn't even know you can do that. What? There is also a freight train, which is way down there. This one takes you across the entire state of San Andreas. So you can go all the way to Sandy Shores, take you across here by the mountains, by over here, and then bam, back in Los Santos. It just loops, essentially. This is one of the things I remember seeing a lot on YouTube back in the day when this game had come out, and this was when I was starting to get into trains, so I thought it was pretty cool. There are actually restaurants in this game, but you actually cannot go in them. So another thing you can see in this game is random events. For example, just right there with the person who stole the other person's bike. As I was saying, there are restaurants like Burger Shot and things like that, but you're not able to go inside because most of them are actually closed and abandoned. Or not most of them, pretty much all of them. Actually, no, that's not true. It is most of them. But the ones that aren't closed, you actually still cannot go inside, which I think is a bit of a downgrade, man. There's some other things that this thing downgraded from, including the car's physics. I'll show you guys that when I get an actual car, if I don't forget to anyways. Here, let's try that again. I thought that was pretty funny, so drive into it just a little bit. Oh, okay, no, that one does bring it down. I think I'm going to wait until I get to the airport to cause some mayhem, but you can fly planes. And there's a variety of aircraft you can pick from, not just, you know, helicopters. You can fly a ton of airplanes, like commercial jets. You can fly private planes, military planes. There's a bunch of categories in terms of like aircraft you can pick out. Oh, let's shoot from afar, not anything that's close to me, so that way the fire doesn't reach me so quickly. And I got this guy. Oh, this guy's trying to shoot me. I don't think so. And just like in GTA 4, the police are on the map. Although when they don't see you, like right here, it'll just go gray, but you'll still see them on the map because that means you wanted them still there. It's until you're in their sights again that then, you know, it goes back to flashing red and blue. I got all these cars ramming into me, man. I think they're pissed off at me, but it's like, you really want me to blow you up, man? I got a tank here, so don't try me. There we go. Got a roadblock. Oh, yeah. So you can only get up to 5 stars in this game. You can't get 4 stars. And let me load these people up. Yeah, had to commit a lot of hate crimes. The military doesn't actually come after you in this game unless you're near Fort Zancudo. In that case, then yeah, you are dead. And once you step into Fort Zancudo, the tanks will literally blow you up. Like, they will show you no mercy. Like, the cops are way worse here than in Vice City. And if you guys know me, I've complained a ton about Vice City's cops when I was doing my Let's Play series. Even if you fly into there, they will have... Here, let's shoot that one. Actually, there's a jet right there I can fly. I was gonna shoot the jet, but I was like, no, don't do that. That's just one of the many types of aircraft you can fly. And look, you can even reach the chopper, I think, for the most part, right? Yeah, there you go. Alright, here's a private jet. Although this is technically, or I think this one actually might be a commercial plane because it has to fly US. But it's just probably like one of the smaller aircraft. And then right there, you see in the very back, there is a commercial jetliner right there. You can fly that one too, but for today, we're going to fly this one. And I better get out of here fast because the cops are shooting at me. Okay, I don't want to be moving this thing too quickly yet when I get to the runway first. Now, actually looking inside the cabin, it's broken already. But the I don't think this is an actual like realistic cockpit for the most part, you know? Took out one of my engines. Let me use Native Trainer just to fix this real quick. It's the chopper that's taking my engines out, man. Oh, crap. I'm trying to slow this thing down. There is no handbrake. I forget this is not like a regular car. Still trying to... Oh, my God. If you crash into a plane, even just driving, this thing will blow up. Alright, there we go. Now I have a full clearance, but I'm gonna have to fix this thing again because they keep shooting my engines. Alright, and we have liftoff. So just like that, and you can retract the landing gear, and bam, we're out of here. So from here is probably one of the best ways to, you know, sightsee the entire map. So here's all of Los Santos. You can see the mountains up ahead. You can go really far up in altitude and see the clouds. Though it's in San Andreas, it's like completely foggy when you're way up there. But up here, it's like they made it a little more realistically where it is still very foggy, but you can still see a bit of like the map below you, which in real life, if you're flying on a plane, you can't see that. So here's Los Santos. They even have the beach, which that's supposed to be like the representation of the actual beach in California. And I have gone there, not in real life, or not yet anyways, but I've gone there in the game. It is pretty cool. And again, it's a representation of California, and yeah, I've seen pictures of it in real life, and yeah, it's pretty accurate. I've even seen memes online that goes like, turn the GPS off, I know my way from here, and it's just memes that show exactly like Los Angeles, but you know, it's actually, you know, what you have in your mind is Los Santos from GTA 5, because it's just so close, you know, so realistic. Alright, now we're up here flying over the mountains. There's Fort Zancudo. I'm not gonna go in there just yet because I want to show you guys the rest of the map. I'm gonna try just decreasing my altitude just a little bit, but I don't want to fly too low. So here we're coming up to the desert, so now we're in Sandy Shores. So here's another airport. This one's actually owned by Trevor. Right here is Sandy Shores. I can crash my plane into the houses if I wanted to, but I'm not going to just yet. So technically there are 4 airports in this game. There's Los Santos Airport, Fort Zancudo. That airport we just saw, we're about to pass another one. Just right there, that little building right there. It's a very small runway, so unless you don't know your shit in this game, then yeah, it's not gonna look like an airport, so you'll probably end up missing it. So the airplanes in this game cannot actually go at their, realistic speed, which is about 530 miles per hour. I think the max it goes is probably 200 miles per hour. So not super realistic wise. And right here is Paleto Bay, so a very small town, and then we can reach up to the mountains too if we want. Alright, let's fly into Fort Zancudo, and I'm gonna show you guys that these guys do not fuck around, bro, and they will show me no mercy. The only airplane that actually goes fast is the fighter jets, and I think those max speeds is like 500, 600 miles per hour. I think in real life they go 1,000 miles per hour. So still not super realistic, but at least they go a lot faster. I'm trying to make this as realistic as landing as possible, so I'm turning the plane around to align myself. I think the only big aircraft that I ever allowed to land in military bases is probably Air Force One. Because, I mean, it's the president's plane. I don't know if any passenger jets have ever landing in a military base. Maybe as an emergency, but I haven't really heard about it. Alright, here we are. We're coming in for landing, and I am about to get hell thrown at me, man. It's either going to be missiles, or as soon as I get out of the plane, it's going to be the tank. I'll know for sure once I hit the map. And there we go. There we go. Whoa, you see that? They're trying to blow me up. And there we go. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh, just like that. Okay. That's what I told you, man. As soon as you step foot in there, you're dead. Like, you don't even get a second to react. You're just absolutely dead. And these are the hospitals in this game. There's a bunch. And these are actually pretty enormous hospitals. Although you cannot go inside any of them. But where you actually can go inside is the police station. So let me just take this car and let's travel out to the police station. They just give in just like that. Does nobody ever lock their doors whenever they're driving around? Because, I mean, I think that's common sense. You lock your doors so you don't get carjacked. Unless, of course, that person has a gun, then you probably want to comply with them so you don't die. Here's an example of what I was saying earlier. Some restaurants that you actually that are not closed, but you cannot go inside. So, for example, Clucking Bell. Now, in real life, in GTA 4, you are actually able to go inside, but if you see, you cannot go in. So, it's a bummer, but it's... Hopefully, GTA 6, bring some of those things back from GTA 4. Oh, yeah, and speaking of which, I was going to show you guys the car physics. See, they're not as realistic as GTA 4, so watch. I'm going to crash into this, and watch. See how the windshield just immediately shatters just like that? And the car doesn't actually take realistic damage. Like, right there, you can see the hood came off a bit, and there's scratches, but in real life, or in GTA 4, the damage would be a lot worse. There's a meme about how that construction site has not been completed. It was either this one or a different one. Oh no, I think it is this one, or it might be another one. But there's a meme about how that construction site hasn't had any work on it since 2013, even with the latest GTA Online updates, because those take place in the modern time. So the latest GTA updates would take place like right now in 2025. There's even a train yard here, which, I mean, I don't think trains pass through here. I think they pass through another track that goes through, or I think it is here. I don't know. No, they go underground. Okay. I'm trying to fuck it. Here's the police station. So let's just show you guys that I can actually go inside the police station. So I can just go inside, although there is a certain point that I cannot pass before they actually start to tell me anything. See, because right here, this is just the reception desk. I feel if I tried going in here, I would... No, okay, that door is locked. But it's once I go in here, if I'm even allowed to. No, it's in here. Okay, this door. If I go in here, then it's probably where... No, okay, so it's not here. Okay, it has to be this one. Yeah, one time, and there we go. As you can see, now I have 3 stars, so now the cops are after me. Oh, okay. So, that's why, because up here is the roof access. Okay, so this is the access to the roof, and now it appears I have the police chopper after me, so... You're going down. I missed. You're going down. Got him. Nice. I can't stay up here for too long because they are going to find me. As I say, there we go. I'm trying to spawn a helicopter, but they found me. And, oh, God, it's a whole team of helicopters. Oh, God. Alright, let's go. Whoa, what the hell? Okay, I was trying to spawn a helicopter to get out of here. This is the Annihilator, which is, I think, the strongest helicopter. Alright, let's get out of here. I forgot what I was going to do next, but I'll remember as soon as... I don't know, give it some time, I guess. I have the other helicopter shooting at me, so how do I shoot back at him? I have 2 down there. Yeah, I can hear them. Okay, there they are. They're right above me, so I can shoot them. I think it's by Yeah, just like that. Look at that, and I'm gonna take his ass down. I can hear the engine kind of dying on the other one. Oh my god, these things move too fast. They're shooting at me, bro. Hold on, let's get these guys first. Oh, just like that. Almost got him. They might be the ones to take me out first, but I don't know. All right, there we go. I see one going down. The pilot just fell off. All right, I got him. Let me get the other one. I almost got him, and I think that did it, right? Yep, I think that did it. He's going down, I think. Or no, not yet. Who's gonna go down first? Or unless our blades hit each other, and oh, I took him out. Nope. Come on. I'm so close. No, I'm losing freaking aim over here. All right. Oh, are we gonna hit each other? What's gonna happen? Who's gonna die? Oh, I think we're both dead. We're dead. Nope. Or nope. I'm going down. Oh, nice. I blew up just like that. One of the things I forgot to mention that this game introduced was actually, you know, a wheel for your radio station and all that, so it's easier for you to look around, and there's a ton of songs in this game. And same thing for your weapon wheel. So see, for example, you have all these different weapons, and it's a lot of different varieties, and yeah, you could see them easier, and it's easier for you to get them, and also, you know, kind of slows the game down a little bit when you're trying to. So again, it makes it a whole lot easier. And this is something they added in the GTA Definitive Edition, but we're not going to talk about that broken ass game. I'm trying to figure out what else I can do, because I don't want this to be too long, but I want to make sure that I include as much as possible. Oh, I know something I can include. So I already mentioned how hostile the cops are in this game, worse than Vice City. Let me just show you guys something, and I think this is absolutely absurd. I just have to find a police station again, but just watch this. One thing they even have here is a bus station, like an actual, you know, like Greyhound, like the bus that, you know, drives around the whole country. This one here is called Dash Hound, and it has stops with actual buses here. So you have the city buses, and there's even the Dash Hound bus, which doesn't appear to be here, but this is all city buses. So I can imagine in real life in LA, if you want to go to Greyhound, which, I mean, I probably don't know why you would do that, because it's Greyhound and it's LA, which both of those combined together is not a good thing. If you know, you know. But I imagine you can, you know, take the Greyhound to wherever else in the country, or just take the city buses around the city. I don't know. But I know you can do that here in this game, so that's why I'm assuming you're able to do it in real life in LA. There is no San Fierro, there is no Las Venturas. So, yeah, unfortunately, it's only Los Santos and, you know, the desert areas. Alright, so here we are. So I'm gonna just stand in front of this cop. I'm literally just, watch me, I'm just not gonna do anything. I'm just gonna be standing here looking at him. You see, man, he's getting hostile. He's about to shoot me in just a little bit. Yeah, bro, like, I'm just standing there. I'm just like, see, watch right there, watch. Just like that, he starts shooting me. I hope cops aren't this aggressive in LA, man. Like, even I'm just standing there. Alright, let's start another rampage. I'm just doing this for the fun of it, just to show you guys how. Oh god, I'm surrounded. Hold on. Oh, now I remember something else that I used to do a lot. Let's grab the big guns. Hold on. Let's grab the big guns. Alright. Okay, I remember one thing I actually used to do when I first got this game. Oh, I better hurry up and spawn a tank before I die. But one thing I actually used to do when I first got this game, when I had that crappy Dell computer, because it was such a portable computer, I was able to take it to school. So this is my senior year. But we was in art class because I was with my buddies, and so whenever we were just finished with our work, I just grabbed the computer and started playing GTA 5. I remember at one point what I did is I'd go up to the abandoned airship that Trevor bought, just go inside the building, hide in there until the police find me, and then just pistol whip them. And it was the funniest shit ever, bro, because I don't even know why it was so funny. It just was. But yeah, I did this a lot, and then my friend was watching me do this, and we just both just died, like, laughing hysterically. And so yeah, let me go ahead and do that right now that I already have the police on my ass again. Okay, maybe I should have gone the bike or something, because this tank is actually moving pretty slow. Oh, and there's flames here, so I don't want to drive into those, because we saw what happened earlier. As soon as I drive into flames, give it a couple seconds and this thing will blow up. Chopper above me, and damn, oh shoot, I was able to reach him there, but I didn't watch where I was going, and I hit a pole. And I think I'm stuck now. No, I'm not. Okay, I see the airport. I just gotta hurry up and get there in one piece once I get out. I'm technically almost indestructible in this tank, with the exception of the fires. But once I'm out, I gotta be careful. Alright, I'm here. I just gotta make it to the top. Okay, they're there. I just gotta lure them in and hurry up before the chopper kills me. The chopper's gonna kill me. Hurry. Okay, we made it in. So it's once they get up here where the real fun begins. I see him coming. Just watch. Give it a second. Just like that, and you can literally, just like that, they all die, bro. It's funny. I used to do that with my friends back in the day. I think there's someone outside the door, but I am not sure. Oh, he's coming. Oh, wait, no. Yeah. See, I don't even need to freaking shoot them. I can just do that. Watch. I can get this guy too. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, I can't. Can I not? Or maybe not with this guy. Oh, yes I can. See, bro, they can have it all piling up at me, and I can just literally pistol on that guy. Just disappeared. I just pistol whip him, and bam, they're dead like that. I can't stay in here forever though. Oh, here comes another guy. Here comes another guy. Watch it, and bam, just like that. And I can take him out like that too. Oh, there's another guy right there, right by the door. Oh, he's retreating. He's retreating. He sees I'm too powerful. Yeah, that's what I thought. Back away, bastard. Oh no, he's back. He's back. Oh, got his ass. Nice. I still have 5 stars. Oh, here comes another guy. I can do this all day, man. I can do this all day. Hey, here comes it. Oh wait, wait. Oh shoot. There's too many bodies. Too many bodies. I can't do it anymore. Did I? Yeah, no. You know what? Let's make this funny. Let's throw a what's it called? Oh, Molotov. There's a guy coming in right there. Oh no, bad idea. I'm burning myself too. Oh no, am I not gonna make it? It's spreading too fast. I'm gonna die. And yeah, told you so. I had a feeling. I was like, nope, that's not a good idea. But alright. Of course, I forgot to mention the obvious. It says now that this game you can play as 3 different characters. Because now the whole story revolves around all of them. Whereas in GTA 4, the way it was is, you know, they had DLC to freaking had all the other characters like Luis and Johnny, and that'd be their own separate DLC. And then in GTA 6, we're getting I think 2 protagonists. It's gonna be Lucia and Jason. So for the first time, we get a female protagonist. There's random other activities you could do, but I'm not gonna do them in this video because it takes too much time. You can do stunt plane activities. You can do parachute jumps. There's a lot of things, man. You can even encounter random characters. In this game, they call them strangers and freaks because, well, that's what they are. Honestly, I honestly cannot think of anything else to do. So I think I'm going to leave this clip here. And that's the end. So that's almost every single GTA ever made that I've played, with the exception of 1, 2, London, and Advance. And think about it, man. This has been this version I'm playing right now. So GTA 5, which is the latest one for the last 12 years. I didn't think 10 years ago I'd be saying that this would still be the newest one. But dude, I honestly cannot wait for GTA 6. Like, it's gonna be awesome, dude. To see the much bigger map, things they bring back from GTA 4, like game physics, and just a lot of things, man. I feel like they're taking along with this game because they're adding so many little details to it. But alright, that's GTA 5, and that should be almost every single GTA ever made. Alright, well, just like that, I'm done. So that's going to finish this video. If you made it this far to the end, thank you. This took me a week's worth of filming and editing, and I already put the final clip together. Now I just gotta film this, put it in here, and it's all done. So this is my way of celebrating the 10-year anniversary of my YouTube channel. I had this idea, you know, a long time ago, but I didn't know how I was gonna go through with it. And then when it was getting closer to the date, I was like, you know what, just make a video just saying thank you. And then on the day, or like a day before, I said, you know what, I can make it possible, but just not live streaming it, because that was originally my idea. But I did it, man. So I put all that together. It took me a week. I'm sorry if in a lot of cases my mic sounded kind of bad, because I was just experimenting with a few things. First of all, this computer is probably on its last legs, because it's dying on me little by little, and I already mentioned the whole story of how I plugged in the cheap mic and it screwed my audio drivers. So now my Blue Yeti mic sounds like garbage. And I was just experimenting with, you know, the stand and some other software from my other computer to try to make this mic sound better. But yeah, that's going to improve along the way with other videos. And I don't want to refilm those clips because it took me way too long. So I said, screw it. And yeah, we're going to leave it at that. So again, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. I appreciate you guys for sticking around. And here's another 10 years of my channel, man. Maybe 10 years from now, I'll do the 20-year anniversary special of me playing. Maybe I can include every single GTA this time. And we'll have GTA 6. And probably GTA 7. That's if Rockstar does not take long with that one. But considering how long GTA 6 took, we'll probably be dead before GTA 7 comes out. But anyways, guys, that's going to be it for this video. So thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.